yet another D&D podcast. Episode 2. Are we the baddies?
Okay, so there is now the room goes silent again, except for your talking, your discussion. You have 3 Kenku bodies, and seemingly nothing else is coming out from any of the crates from behind any of them.
Slowly poke my head
I just hold on. We were told there were 5 of them.
I look around the room very cautiously.
You hear from the back of the room, it's like, shit! I'm still behind the crate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fucking shit!
One of those crates is tough. We are in quite the position. I do not think it's a good idea to go engage, at least, in any more fighting, but we can still have a look.
One of them died, basically right next to where I was standing, wasn't it?
Correct. Yep.
So, we seem to have lost Owain.
Yeah, I deleted my thing.
No, Richard seems to be disconnected.
We'll wait. But while we're doing that, I'll just...
We'll do that. I will just search the body of the one next to me, see if... how are we doing levels for this campaign? Is it milestone or XP?
It's milestone for now.
Mm-hmm.
So this adventure is fairly short, and it's broken up into chapters. And each chapter, you are meant to level up at the end of it.
Okay.
So, you'll be level 1 for maybe this. We'll see how long this session takes. Okay, I will roll and see what you got from the thing.
Potion of healing.
You have found 8 silver pieces on that Kenku. We'll say on all of the Kenkus. They had between them 8 silver pieces.
Do you want to split that?
Yeah, well, it's up to Taliss. Taliss is the one that looked.
Oh. My friend, do you want to divide that wealth? I need it for potions.
I suppose we have to give the bodyguard a share as well, don't we?
It's only fair.
Yeah,
it's only fair, but I would also not worry too much about him.
Fair's fair. So, so it's 2 silver each.
Yeah. So Taliss gets 2. Nyx gets 2. I'll add it for Nyx so that we don't forget. Okay. And then Davison gets 2, and Heston gets 2. Nice, you guys are rolling in the money. 2 silver pieces. Who needs that horde of dragons? Okay, so if you guys want to start exploring, you certainly can. Right now, you are in a big central warehouse room on the ground floor. Lots of crates. It looks like the Kenku have been nesting here, so some of the materials are a bit tattered and worn and soiled.
I look for signs of the other 2.
Okay, so you can roll a perception check if you would like.
3. I find nothing.
Can I
do
that as well?
Find nothing. Yes, anyone can do it, certainly.
I also find nothing.
There are no signs of any additional Kenku.
Bollocks. Does Heston find anything?
Heston does not think to look.
That's only fair.
Remind me, how long is the short rest again?
Short rest is an hour.
It's a bit long to be sort of hanging around here.
Yeah.
I mean, up to you. Things will happen if you do, but there might be good things, there might be bad things.
Let's wait around for the other 2 Cancuns. Maybe. Or is that not a good idea?
Who knows? I mean,
I said I have 1 HP and I've shot my load, so to speak. So he joins back in at that moment.
What's going on, guys?
We're deciding whether to hang around or...
Yeah, we're thinking about whether we're going to take a short rest.
Is there an upstairs?
There is an upstairs.
Can I go sneak upstairs and see what's up there?
Okay, so all right. Well, first, what I'll tell you is there are some stairs by here,
Hang on. Let me
And
zoom out. Let me zoom out.
There's some stairs by here, and there's a door to a storage closet here. So you can go upstairs if you'd like.
I follow him and I motion to Heston to look after
Taliss?
Taliss, yeah.
Okay. So Heston will stay with you,
quiet.
Taliss.
I'm going to be quiet as well. I don't know why I'm being quiet, because pretty much anyone who's here knows who he is.
Yeah,
Right now.
the multiple firebolts.
Yeah, let's do some
stealth
stealth
check.
checks.
Stealth check with disadvantage because of the difficulty of trying to pretend you didn't have a fight.
I think my stealth is +4, actually. Let me check. Yeah, I'm actually
15.
Yeah, if you've got decent dex and a criminal background, you would be proficient in stealth.
That's another natural one.
Nice. So
RNG just
I've
doesn't
rolled
like you.
3 natural ones this entire session.
I managed to
Can
get
we
through fine.
appreciate that?
yeah, you can I tell you what, because you're suffering so much, you can have an inspiration. Have an inspiration.
No.
Have the
All right,
inspiration.
I will.
Go on, take it.
I'll take
Watch
it.
it be another nat one.
I swear to God, if it is, like, I have to take that.
Right, but you can't.
You gotta do it.
So you can choose to use that inspiration straight away now if you'd like to, or you can.
Yeah. I'll take it now. That's better.
Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, you fairly quietly head up the stairs.
Yeah.
I think you end up there. Let's have a look. What you find? Okay, so you end up walking up onto a balcony.
Mhm.
So again, it's still stacked with crates, but it overlooks the main floor that you were just on. So it has, if you decide to look through any of these crates, you're not going to find anything useful. It's just moth-eaten clothing that's already been a lot of these crates have been cracked open so the Kenku could make their nests out of it.
Right.
Spoiled olive oil, apparently. Hundreds of pairs of wooden-soled sandals. Basically, this was a warehouse holding a lot of mass-produced goods that would then have been distributed throughout Waterdeep, but it's long been abandoned and then used by the Centaurium and blah, blah, blah. None of the junk is valuable.
And there's no good oil about it, is there?
No, it's all
Nothing
all-
flammable. Nothing like fun I
No.
could use.
No.
No, unfortunately not.
Boo. Right.
Okay, so then where do you go? You can move yourselves just to have a look at stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna carry on. Let's see.
My wayward son.
Carry on my wayward son. I'm gonna carry on my wayward son over to here.
I am your wayward son.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I'm basically just following you at this point.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Oh, okay. So, you open the door.
Yep.
And this is a
Cross
suite of
already.
this is a suite of offices that perhaps at some point when this warehouse was actually being used as a warehouse would have seen some use, but since the Zents and the Xanathar Guild have been using it, this room does not get a lot of use. So desks, chairs, and tables have been upturned. Now they're covered in dust, cobwebs. A few rats skitter around, but they're harmless. Mounted above each office door in this little room. So all of these smaller rooms at the back, they're all separate offices. Each one has a alarm bell, but you don't see anything beyond that immediately.
I want to have a closer look at those alarm bells.
Okay, so
Would you like me to hold you up?
Yes, please. I don't mention it, but I'm like,
okay,
Yeah.
so
I'll
you
grab
notice
him. And then,
you notice that these alarm bells are all connected by these wires, and the
Okay.
wires run out of this room. They then they run along the balcony that you were just in, through this hole in the wall, seemingly over the equivalent of what would be, if you're zoomed out, you'll see it where I'm pinging. Over by here, so on the left side of the map.
That disconnected bit over there.
Yeah. So that's where the bells start ringing.
haha.
So you've seen some bells, but you haven't checked any of the offices yet.
Okay.
I turn to
Well, you have me like this at the moment.
Okay. I turn him around. These bells might be a signal and they might be rigged. We have to be extremely cautious.
No. You don't think so? I thought it was National fucking Bell Day or something.
Well, considering you were taunting a room full of brutes 3 times your size, I don't put it past you to run into a room and set off a million traps.
Alright. Connected to that one. Well, yeah, we'll get back to this. Fine. Let's not touch it, because it might be alarm, or it might set us on fire. Now, it's either 2 of those things.
Could be anything else.
Could be both.
Yeah.
Is it running?
I want to have a closer look at the bells. So, I want to see if they're magical or not. If they're like a magical device. So,
nothing magical. It seems to be. They can't be activated from here unless you manually just shake the bell. But whatever this steel wire is connected to.
So they're literally just bells on strings.
Yeah, they're just alarm bells. If something happens elsewhere,
can we disconnect the bells?
These alarm bells will go. You can certainly try. You can try to cut them if you have Tinker's tools.
I have Tinker's tools.
Well, then you can easily enough just clip the wires with some pliers.
Cool.
Okay, so now at least in this first room by the door that you've entered, that bell is disconnected.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Okay, good.
If you would like
to go
tracks,
my friend. We never know what could do.
Yeah, let's go into the other offices.
Okay, so one by one, nothing special from a quick glance. Any of these offices,
clipping them as I go.
All the bells are disconnected. You've done it. Good job. Now, where do you go next? What do you do, Taliss? What are you doing? You just having a rest? With a short rest, you can do relaxing things. You can talk. You can focus on something. Read a book. You just can't do anything strenuous like go rummaging through things.
Yeah, I guess I'll just stay just sit on a crate downstairs somewhere and just watch the door or something. I get 6 HP back.
You get 6 HP back, sunshine.
Nice one, mate.
Okay. Yeah, so Taliss, by getting that hit point, that means you're indisposed, except for doing something relaxing. Mm-hmm. So, Davison and Nix, what do you do now?
What do we do? That's a very good question.
If we just checked out this one room.
You've gone through all the rooms very quickly. And
disconnected
the alarm bell.
Yeah, it's on balcony. Okay, we should make our way here then.
Yeah, this room. There's nothing in these offices.
You can try and roll a perception check if you'd like, just to have a look around.
Yeah,
would it be investigation if I'm
looking? Roll it. Yeah, you can do either one.
Okay.
Either one.
I'm gonna do investigation because I'm better at that one than.
Yeah, same actually.
You can both do that then.
Alright. Actually, no, it's only +3. Alright. I'm gonna roll anyway.
That's higher than my perception, that is.
Okay. So
that's good.
So
20.
Nice. Okay, so you both pretty much find it at the same time. So in the third room that you check,
we both look at it and go there.
There's a thing.
So in the third office, you find in an almost empty box. So I'd say maybe like a box the size of your hand. There is this sheet of paper, very nice quality paper, high GSM. Both of you can recognize that this is somehow important. It's in a very elaborate box.
Right.
If any of you want to figure out what it is, you can make an Arcana check.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Oh, you do it. That's good. All right, let me do it as well.
Ooh, these spelly wellies. Ooh, can I answer them?
They spells lovely.
Probably just going to be
important. You both easily know what this is. It doesn't see a lot of use outside of Waterdeep, but it's quite popular these days to contact people in the city. This is an unused paper bird. So
Oh, like the one that came into my...
Yeah. So the way these things work is you can write a message on a piece of paper, and you speak the creatures, like whoever you want to send the message to. The parchment then magically folds into a tiny paper bird and flies to the person that you want to send the message to.
Some heavy shit.
There are some restrictions. Has to be on the same plane of existence. Otherwise, the bird cannot make the journey and just turns to ash.
Right.
And it can't be too far either.
That's some heavy shit.
You have one use of a paper bird.
Okay.
So who's going to take it?
I'm going to take it.
I'll take it. We both reach for it at the same time.
Okay, make a dex check. Who's quick enough to grab it?
Surely I'm the bigger one, so I can just slap his hand away.
I don't know, man. I'm a gnome. I'm pretty.
I don't know, man. I'm a gnome.
I'm not a gnome. I'm not a gnome.
Okay.
Ready?
3,
1, 2,
3,
1, go.
Okay, so Davison, you're quicker on the draw, and you swipe the sheet of paper from the little box.
I've just been gnomed.
Oh, you've been gnomed. That's the sound you make.
If you go into your equipment and search for paper bird, you will be able to add one of those to your inventory.
I'm gonna look at Davison and just be like, didn't want it anyway. Didn't want it. Have it. And then I'm gonna leave the offices if there's nothing else here.
Okay, cool.
And go back downstairs. Yeah, you have that bird. You like it all the way. Just like, yeah,
I will.
Yeah, didn't even want it.
Right. Okay. So, where do you guys go now?
I'm gonna go back. I think the last place to check is that storage room.
Up by the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. So the door to this room hangs loosely on broken hinges. It's not locked. In fact, the door is hardly still in place. Do you decide to open it?
Yeah, and I'm gonna kick it open.
Yeah.
And then with my crossbow ready.
Okay, so you kick open the door. The door, like even with your weak physicality, the door comes off of its hinges. in this cramped chamber, like you get this waft of sour fish and vinegar from maybe bottles of pickled fish or something waft out straight into your face. The room itself is disgusting.
Okay.
But in the middle, you see this man cowering in the corner, seemingly hiding.
Put your hands in the air.
He puts his hands in the air immediately. He's covered in grime. He smells like pickled fish. But
I put my hand in front of him and be like, hey, don't fire anything yet.
Hey, don't shoot, please.
Yeah. What are you doing in here? Hey, pickle boy. Hey?
I'm hiding.
Get yourself nice and pickled, eh?
Nick, shut up.
Please, don't do that. I was hiding. I'm not one of these. My name is René Neverember. Please.
I'm gonna put the crossbow down. All right.
I'm very important.
I guess you are. All the most important people stay in fucking pickle stores, don't they? Yeah.
Point taken. But I assure you, I am. So please don't.
I'm watching you.
René, was that was?
Remember that it was the friend of Floon. So
right, yeah.
Floon is Volo's friend. Not that important. René is Floon's friend. Is important. He's the son of the previous lord that had all the money.
That was the guy that they were looking for, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's correct. So,
I know I'm resting. We kind of walk over and be involved in this conversation.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
it's just talking.
I want to be involved.
I don't want to miss out.
This is kind of important shit.
Mm-hmm. I've been kidnapped. I need you to take me to safety, please. I'm not a threat.
All right, get him out of the pickles. All right, come on.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check or something just to see if he's got any spells on him or something? I mean, as in, if he's cursed or
if he's been charmed or something.
Yeah.
Roll an Arcana check for me.
I can do that for sure.
So you're looking for telltale signs of having been charmed.
Yep.
Okay, what did we get? I wasn't looking.
13.
13. He has not been charmed. You also notice that he just seems quite malnourished, dehydrated,
Right.
dirty. He's been pissing and shitting in this little storage cupboard as well.
Now he smells of pickles.
He smells of pickled herring. It is not
Worst.
nice. So, do you allow him to leave this storage cupboard?
Yeah. I put
hold on.
down ages ago.
How many creatures do you know were in this building? Because we have been told 5, but we have only been able to find 3.
Depending on certain times, it's been a different number of people. So,
Okay.
originally it was 5 people. Floon and I assume you know what's happened.
What
No.
happened to
Okay.
Floon?
Yeah.
Okay, so we left the Skewered Dragon and we were jumped. So the Xanathar Guild think that I know something about my father's money. I haven't spoken to my father in years. Even before he left Waterdeep, I had nothing to do with him. I don't know anything about the missing treasure. But still, they jumped me and my friend Floon after we were leaving the tavern, took us here, gagged us, bound us. There were 5 originally. Then they brought in these Kenku to guard the place while they took Floon.
These Kenku weren't the ones who kidnapped you.
They were not. They were brought in here afterwards.
Where did they take Floon?
I don't know. Some Xanathar hideout that must be near here. I think they think he's me. They think I'm Floon and he's Rhaenyra Neverhammer.
They think you're Floon, and they think he's Floon, but then Floon thinks that you're him. Okay. I'm going to pull out a piece of chalk and
Floon does
I'm
not think anything. Floon
yeah, I think that.
really thinks.
Maybe. So in conclusion, everyone's fucking idiots.
That's pretty much the case, yes.
Okay.
Nix, I have to tell you, but when you think you're in a room full of idiots, that's probably because you're the idiot.
Oh, am I now? Am I the fucking idiot?
It's better to keep your mouth closed and be thought an idiot than open it and remove all doubt.
Look, these are wise words. These are wise words, but we're missing the point. The Xanathar's Guild thinks that my father embezzled a large amount of gold. He probably did. I don't know. They think that they can find it using an artifact called the Stone of Galore. They were asking us about it. I don't know anything about this artifact. Apparently the Xanathar Guild had it, then they lost it. They blame the Zentarim or they blame me. I don't know. They think I know where it is.
Can I make a history check on that?
The Stone of Galore, you can certainly try.
Okay, cool. Because I've got Artificer's Law, which adds twice your proficiency bonus to history checks related to magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices.
You can certainly do it.
13. Oh,
okay.
Not good.
You haven't heard of it. You're fairly certain he's making shit up. If you don't know about it, you know everything. So, about magical items. So, if you haven't heard of it, how has he heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I roll to see if he's lying?
You certainly can roll an insight check.
1d20.
I know shit about magic, but I can do insight.
13 as well.
You can do an insight check as well, Taliss.
We're all a bit clueless.
Taliss roll.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey.
You both.
These fucking rolls!
He's being genuine. He doesn't know anything about the gold. He's correct that he thinks that's why he was here. Doesn't know anything about the Stone of Galore as well. It was the first he'd heard of it when they brought it up while they were torturing them. He says they tied us up, they bound us, they've left. I've been hiding here eating pickled fucking herring for the best part of 2 days. I've been trying to bide my time waiting for the Kenku to leave so I could go. As he's finishing this sentence,
oh shit!
You hear heavy footfalls, like a whole bunch of people arrive. So bursting through the door that you'd already unlocked comes one fairly large, middle-aged, balding man wearing the uniform of a high-ranking member of the City Watch, and behind him comes a dozen other members of the City Watch barreling into this warehouse.
Shit, we gotta do a runner. We gotta run.
What
There
the
are no
fuck is
doors.
going on here?
Oh wait, no, we can go through the window.
Oh, what's this racket?
Wait.
Wait, hold on. We haven't done anything illegal.
Yeah, it's just like...
Oh, drop your... you armed, drop your fucking weapons. Put them on the ground.
Like, we are mercenaries. We were hired to rescue this man. I gesture to... what's
You
his
gesture
name?
Right.
And
Okay.
it's from the clutches of...
I don't do it just yet. But if shit kicks off, I've got my hand on the ever-smoking bottle.
Okay. Yeah. So you're like readying an action to use the other smoking bottle.
Yeah. If shit goes, I want to immediately go, and then I'm getting straight out of there.
Yeah, I say we were mercenaries hired to rescue the man from the clutches of these ne'er-do-wells, and there's a point to the body of one of the Kenku.
So he looks at the Kenku, then he like squints, tries to get a better look at the guy that you've been presenting, and it's hard to look through all the grime that's on Renee's face. But he's like, "Lord Renee, never remember. Sorry, we didn't even realise that you needed rescuing. Apologies. Well, I need some explaining here. What is going on? It's all well and good that you've rescued Renee, but I'll need to know exactly what's going on. Otherwise, I'll be making arrests."
We were looking for one of my friends. You know, the famous author Volvo. His friend.
It's my job to know everyone in this city.
Exactly. Then you know that he cares very much about his friends, and I am also one of his friends. And he asked me to find his missing friend Flume, who went missing.
What kind of a name is Floon?
He is an
weird.
eccentric man. Let's say the least. If you saw his face, you would know who it is.
I don't bend that way, laddie.
It doesn't matter. You'll starstruck regardless.
All right. I'm not getting any facts here.
He has gone missing, and we found this gentleman here on our journey to find him. Froome was here with our friend, but now they have taken him somewhere else.
Who's taken who?
As far as we know, it's... What's the name of the guy?
The Xanatar Guild.
Xanatar Guild.
As far as we know, it's members of the Xanatar Guild. They were running this operation.
The man you've been speaking to, Size. I should have known. Right, well, my name is Watch Commander Hyustus Staggett. I'm in charge of the dock ward here. You may have noticed we've had an increase in activity in the Xanathar Guild and the Zentarum actions. If they've taken your friend, this Floon, they'll have taken him to one of their hideouts here on the dock ward. As far as I know, I haven't been able to pinpoint it exactly. I've sent men down there, I can't find... It's somewhere in the sewers, but I forbid you to go. I forbid you to go.
That's all right.
No.
Is there any other...
No. This is a city watch matter now. We'll handle this. You can piss right off.
City watch. Yeah, you're so good at your jobs. You're so good at them.
I put my mouth over Nix's mouth. My hand over Nix's mouth.
You should just start snorting.
No risk me to shut him up.
Davison.
So now he's just like...
Your friends have been taken to a Xanathar hideout. I'll make it my priority after I've sorted out some other mess I have on the streets tonight.
I'm gonna check this guy's fucking plan. Can I insight? Is there anything? Is there anything a bit odd about the way this guy's treating this? Like this whole scenario? Okay. 16. Let me double check if I only have any pluses. Sorry. No, I don't. It's straight 16.
Well, 16 is pretty good. So you get the impression that this guy has had a long day. This is a long night already. A lot of stuff has been going on. he doesn't like the idea of you interfering in his affairs. He
Alright.
definitely genuinely wants to sort out the crime. That's his job. He does it well.
Okay.
But you guys better stay away.
While like they're talking, can I like whisper something to Neverember? The
Yeah, certainly.
I just like leaning close to him and like remember who saved you. Perhaps after you've had some rest, you can remember some things about your father.
He whispers back. I will. He steps forward. He says, "Commander Staggett." No, hang on. Commander Staggett, please. You both have very similar Scottish accents. It's going to get
The fellow Scotsman.
What's going on here? Oh no, it's happening to me as well.
That is far north, south.
Please, they were here to rescue me, and rescue me they have. You don't need to arrest them. We'll be on our way. Thank you for all you've done. He bows. The watch commander sort of nods his head, seemingly confused. They haven't done anything, but he'll take it. That's a win. What do you guys do? Rhaenyra is making moves to leave.
I'm gonna follow him out. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him out as well.
It's only fair that we take him. Make sure he gets to wherever he's going safely.
I'm gonna walk out, and as I'm walking out, I'm just like, "Ooh, look at me! I'm the night spot."
Okay, so Commander Staggett gives you the stink eye, but he's got some Kenku to catalogue. So
yeah, enjoy the mess. Enjoy cleaning up our mess.
So you guys, Renee moves like a block down the street, pulls into an alleyway, and ushers you to come and speak.
I'm gonna check down both streets and be like,
yeah, okay. You can, if you want to make a check, you can check, or if that's just to make sure there's no one there.
I'm gonna just a quick check, make sure no one's really there. We're not being watched or anything.
Yeah, I'll do that as well. Is that perception?
Yeah. That's correct.
That's the correct answer.
That's the correct answer, sir. You can certainly do a perception.
I rolled another 16.
Okay, you're certainly very good at the perceptions.
Oh,
you
no.
got here.
I can see things.
What you find is that there's no one. There is no one around.
Cool.
Scared by all the weird noises the Kenku are making.
Yeah, so he turns around and says, if you're, I can tell you're not just going to let this be. You're not going to let the City Watch just take control of the situation.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him.
I want to find Floon as well. You heard the man. He said the sewers. That's the right place to go. We just need to find a manhole somewhere and just get
guards
underneath.
Can't watch every manhole in the city.
Exactly.
The guards don't watch every manhole in the city.
The guards don't watch any manhole in this city. They don't watch anything. They're fucking lazy.
Well, then that means that we're Floon's only hope.
But means we gotta go down in the sewer.
Well, to the sewers we go then. Floon awaits. Have you seen him? He's a beautiful fucking man.
Have you seen the sewers?
I have not seen it.
Well, you gotta fucking find out. Let's see how beautiful he looks when his face is covered in piss and shit.
Has anyone ever told you, Sir Gnome, that you're not very likable?
You're in any condition to...
like about it.
I do believe I've told him that. It's 3 times I've met him, so...
Noble Dragonborn, what were you trying to
Are you
ask?
in any condition to participate in a rescue mission, Neverember?
I'm pretty good. I need a weapon. I'm not armed, but I can help. I want to help. Please.
I'm gonna take out my dagger and just shove it into his like hand. Hey, fucking God.
Normally used to a rapier, but a dagger will do.
Oh, sorry, I didn't bring a fucking rapier. Sorry, I didn't realize I was going into the fucking.
I flick Nix in the head.
You fucking fuck me. Don't you touch me.
Calm down.
You are a funny bunch. Let's find a manhole.
I know exactly where we can find a manhole.
I bet you.
However, it does cost to get it in. But we can get you a weapon. if we break in?
Oh, what do you suggest?
We are at this. We were at a tavern earlier today that has access straight into the sewers, which many adventurers go into, but they charge a fee.
You're talking about the yawning portal.
Oh yeah,
That's
the one.
I mean, it might connect to the sewers, but it connects to something far worse. I'm not going in the Undermountain. Flu is a beautiful man, but fuck that.
I mean, how hard can it be to find a manhole in this city?
I don't know. How is it? How hard is it?
Just
How is
stop
it?
walking down the street looking for a manhole.
How hard is
You walk down the street and you find a manhole. Done.
it?
Manhole.
Didn't even have to roll history.
No. I need you to remember the city's manhole layout. Okay. So yeah, you find a manhole. Are you looking for one in an alleyway that's hidden from view? Are you doing this in plain sight?
Yeah, we should
Preferably
really.
one that's hidden from view.
That's easy enough. So it takes you 20 minutes to find a manhole that matches that description, passing several mighty fine manholes on the way, but none quite out of view.
Yeah, no, this is not quite the right manhole yet.
Yeah, it's a good one, but it's not the right
manhole.
When you find the one, the cover is easily lifted, and as with any manhole, there is a ladder leading down into the sewers. When you get there, it is dark. It is dark, and it is putrid steam. Immediately, the moment you get the manhole cover off, it just wafts into
I
your
look
face.
up at Davison and I just go, "Ladies first."
I look down at you and cast light on Nyx.
I fall down the manhole.
I look down at him and I put my hand on his shoulder and go, "No, goblins first, gnomes first," and then cast light.
I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome.
I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome.
Okay. I cast light on him and then kind of like shove him forward.
So Nyx is now
being shoved down the manhole, billowing lights.
Like he falls down. It's like, "Go!" As the light just disappears down to the bottom.
I'm not a goblin.
Cool. So do the rest of you follow? Is the question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. So you enter down into this, into the sewers.
Have we leveled up yet?
You have not leveled up yet.
Oh, okay.
This is still chapter 1, lads. We're getting there. We're close.
All
You
right.
have not leveled up. A putrid stream flows along this sewer tunnel, which leads in 2 separate directions. In one of these directions, you see it's starting to get worn off, but you see a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in yellow chalk. It's a palm-sized circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from its circumference. If any of you have a criminal background, you can roll a history check for me.
I do.
Okay, well, we'll roll.
I also have good history, so hopefully. Oh, come on! What the fuck? What's some of your fucking rolls?
He's rolling well. He's rolling the same as all of you.
20. He's rolling the same regenerated.
Can I roll
What's
a
this
history as
be?
well,
What's this be a
to
natural?
make sure?
Whoa! Fucking hell! Natural 20 +5.
Okay, so
I just want to be a part of the party. Oh, I rolled it.
so this symbol refers to the Xanathar's Guild. That's about as much as you know a little bit more. Okay, so Taliss, you know that this sort of symbol, criminals tend to put this symbol in places of interest. So like maybe a shop that they want to rob, they'll put a symbol there saying this is a good place to rob. Let's do it. This symbol usually is written in these sort of areas to lead someone in the right direction to a point of interest. So if this symbol is left on the wall, this means that this is leading to a Xanathar hideout or something of interest. Okay. Now, next Knackle, you rolled a natural 20. So you know that this symbol is shaped like this for the specific reason that although no one's ever been able to prove it, no one outside of the Xanathar Guild has ever been able to say one way or the other. There have been rumors for decades, a century, maybe 2, that the Xanathar Guild is ruled over by the Xanathar, who is a beholder. And so this circle with the 10 spokes is a simplified representation of a beholder.
Okay. As we're walking, I'm just going to be like, did I ever tell you about the rumor about the Xanathar Guild?
Please go ahead.
I'd like to know this as well.
I'm still currently glowing as well. This is really funny. I'm sitting around now. It could be bullshit. It could be true. But I remember once, somehow, some direction in it might have been a job or something. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember shit. It was a very few drunken years. But I could have sworn that a lot of people seem to believe that the Xanathar Guild was run by a beholder.
Oh, Jesus.
Beholder, here in Waterdeep. Rumor, lad. There's no way.
Take what you want, but yeah, that's what I heard.
Can I roll to see how much I know about
And
beholders?
what was the other thing? Sorry, that they do it in such a specific way.
They do it in a certain way.
Yeah.
You say this is the way to a hideout.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the main hideout, but this is one of their outposts.
Okay, I think we're getting pretty close to one of their hideouts.
One can only hope. Davison, you wanted to roll to see how much you knew about beholders? Okay. Roll a nature check for me.
Wouldn't it be the first criminal organization to be run by a supernatural being?
I'm not sure. I follow, noble Dragonborn. Allow me to get your names before I explain how much Davison knows about beholders. Davison, what's your name? Oh, it's Davison. Noble Dragonborn.
I am clanless Taliss.
Clanless Taliss. Pleasure to meet you. And glowy little gnome, a foul mouth.
Nick's Knackle.
Snack.
Nice to meet you. Now can we keep going?
Okay, so Davison, you know some things about beholders. So beholders
I
are
know enough from studying, but nothing amazing.
So beholders are not a natural phenomenon here on the material plane. They exist from outside of it. Big fuckers. There's a floating ball with an eye and a mouth and several tentacles coming off with eyes. You know that those eyes shoot different power rays. So some could shoot like firebolt, some could paralyze you. That's as much as you know about beholders.
Okay, I'm gonna look back at the drawing and be like, I don't know. Kind of looks like a beholder, don't you think?
Maybe, but perhaps they're just playing into the rumor. Perhaps
Maybe.
it's an intimidation tactic. So, do you guys want to carry on following in the direction of these symbols?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be.
I mean, we could go back up and recoup and rest and prepare ourselves.
Absolutely, you could do.
There was that shop with the big old beholder above it. We could find more information. It might be connected.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Gentlemen, I think it is best if we do a little investigation before we continue.
Yes. Given how well our last attempt at entering a secret hideout went, discretion may be the better part of valor.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to like collect a few more stuff in my workshop anyway.
And you can't carry too much stealth.
No, it's my way. It's my way of saying, "Oh, I've run out of all my spell slots. I need to pick up some more of my things."
Okay. So you say all these things, and René, he looks defeated, and he says, "All right, that makes sense. It makes sense that you'd need to rest, I suppose. You've already done as much as you can rescuing me. But the longer we leave it, the longer Floon is tortured, possibly killed. Can you have that on your conscience, lads? and ladies.
If
I've been drinking with the man. Yes, I can.
if we get killed in the attempt, then it's no good for Floon.
You're right. He's just such a beautiful man.
Calm yourself, sir.
I really hope when we see him, he looks like Keanu Reeves.
Done. Okay, so you guys want to go back up top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back up top and say that we've had like a long rest.
Yeah. So
Okay.
meet back at the Skewered Dragon at sundown.
Oh, well, it would be it's
Sun
very
up?
late right now. So it'd be sun up.
I was thinking
No.
we don't want to do this in. Well, I suppose we're going down to the sewers. It doesn't make any difference.
Well, if we go into the shop to investigate and ask some questions during the day.
Yeah. So meet back at the Skewered Dragon at dawn.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. So you guys go back to your assorted places of residence. We won't ask too much information about that, but you can take a long rest. And we won't do anything just yet, anything special. We'll say that you meet back at dawn at the Skewered Dragon. So not at the manhole, at the Skewered Dragon.
I mean, I just said that was a convenient local landmark, you know.
Yes, correct. But I have a feeling some of you don't want to go straight to the manhole. Is that correct?
No, I want to go to that shop.
So yeah, so you return to this ruined tavern. It's the sun is coming up. It's still cold outside because of it's an autumnal crisp morning. The sun is painting the walls in a golden hue. We're still in the dock ward, so it still tastes like excrement on the wind.
Nice. Tasty. Oh, I can feel it to my teeth.
So across from the Skewered Dragon, once you've all arrived, so Taliss, Nix, Davison, Heston, and Renee all arrive at the same time. Opposite the tavern is the old Zoblob shop, which is the purple building with the stuffed beholder hanging in the front. So what do you do?
Enter the shop.
Okay.
I'm going to follow along.
As you enter the shop, you hear a little bell go ding, 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 as you enter, and a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you peer inside. Every wall is painted purple. Every dusty knick-knack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. The hairless, old, grey-skinned gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter with plum-coloured robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes.
Wow.
The gnome lowers his pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met! Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world.
He's an American stoner. Hello, my friend.
I lean over to Davison and I go, "This is the part of gnome culture that no one really likes to talk about."
Oh, my fellow gnome! How are you? You look nice today.
Dandy, fucking dandy.
Oh, good. That's real good. How can I help you? Oh,
Hello, my friend. My name is Davison Owain, and
hello,
I'm
Davison Owain.
interested in all your wares. What is this shop?
This is the the old Zoblob shop. I am Zoblob.
Well, what a pleasure it is to meet your acquaintance. What do you sell?
Trinkets, knickknacks, bibs and bobs.
You're
a lot of things.
you're a tinkerer, hey? Yeah.
No.
Do you deal in knowledge and information?
Not, possibly, maybe. What do you want to know?
What do we want to know? I was going to ask about the beholder.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is,
the beholder.
that is a curious. What is it? A statue you have in the window?
Yeah, it was here before I bought the store.
What's this gnome Jewish?
Yeah,
I bought the store. It's my
the
store.
store.
I
I'm
went from like a
also
stoner to a Jewish
it's
man.
I'm a
hard-
fucking
it's hard to
gnome.
forget how I talk. Now I'm a Jew.
Hey, where's the Baba Ganoush?
Oh God.
I wouldn't worry too much about about. I'm gonna stay a Jew. It's easier. I wouldn't worry too much about the beholder in the window. He's very much dead. Not a problem.
Are you trying to say that that is the skin of a real beholder?
Stuffed him myself, or I would have done if it wasn't already here before I got here. It's nothing to do with me. It looks good though. It was here before I bought the store. It's a real. I know my things. It's a real beholder. It's just dead.
Do you happen to have any knowledge of possible beholder sightings
Oh,
within
no,
the city walls?
aside from that one, no.
Is that a question?
Heard
Mm,
the rumor about the Xanathar Guild?
what? That depends on the rumor.
That it's that Xanathar himself is a beholder?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Inside check.
Beholder?
Yeah.
What?
Inside check.
No.
Inside check.
Why would you wanna
Everyone.
do that? I don't
Everyone.
know anything.
No, stop it. No.
You can't incite me. I'll incite you.
Oh, fucking
see.
3, really?
Is that okay?
Say.
So Taliss
No
once
knows.
again, I don't know what you're talking about. So Taliss, you think he knows what you're talking about? When you said that the Xanathar Guild might be ruled by a beholder, he looked all flustered, kept on darting back and forth to the stuffed beholder he has in his window. He's just a little on edge. He's a little scared is what I would say.
I'll just like sort of start sort of wandering over towards the stuffed beholder and just like leave the other two to conversation.
That's an antique. You gotta stay away from that. I don't even touch it. Get away from that. Hey, what you doing? No. Hey, fuck off.
Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here.
He's turning into a true gnome now.
I couldn't do the stoner. It was too hard. I'll try again later.
Who's got the most intimidation?
Can I try to intimidate
Can
him?
can I do like perception check on the stuffed beholders? Anything unusual about it?
Yeah, make a check for me.
Why have I got a +1 in intimidation?
Yeah, no, I've got.
It's probably
a
to see
+1
your
as well.
charisma, I think.
10. It's just like I said, it's just a beholder. Just a dead one. It's all right. It's okay. It's all good. So get away from it, please. I said
Touch
get
it.
away. No, don't you touch it. Dusty. Dust everywhere. No. Please.
Yes,
Talking to myself here. What's going on? Get out of my shop, damn kids.
Wait, hold on.
I'm fucking 80 years old.
Oh, my apologies, Mr. Snow.
Yeah, come on, man. You should know better than that.
I tried to bargain with him. I said, please, my friend, we're looking for a very close friend of ours, and
I'm gonna bring up the little projection. I'm gonna bring up the little projection of the.
look at the
whoa.
handsome creature,
What a
even a
beautiful
gnome.
man. Oh,
Surely you can appreciate the beauty of this man.
yeah.
We are looking for him, and as
I don't
far as we
know-
know,
I don't know
he
his
may.
name.
His name is Floon.
That's a nice name.
He's a nice.
I recognize him. I recognize. Okay.
This.
No, I'll tell you. I saw him get jumped a couple of nights ago. He was coming out the tavern. I was thinking, wow, what a nice looking man. And boom, 2 of them jumped. There must have been 4, 5, 6 of them. Just jumped him out of nowhere. They're gone. I don't know anything else. I can't tell you.
This is a odd place for this kind of shop. Do you get many patrons in this part of town?
No, not a lot. Not many. No.
Then
You can buy something, maybe.
Must
Yeah.
cost quite a lot to maintain this building. How do you stay in business?
Just you get lucky.
can I do like
Lottery tickets, mostly.
can I do a check to see if there's like anything really like out of place, like a trap door or something, or like a
Sure, that'd be an investigation check to look for weird stuff.
yeah, I'll do that then. I start looking across the room for anything that might be out of place, like a mat that doesn't need to be on the floor and a wall that doesn't look quite right.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you doing all that for?
Do I find anything?
Oh, that's real good. Oh,
Let me see.
man.
Let me see.
I
Let me
guess-
see.
I guess if
Oh, natural 20.
well, in that case, you probably noticed my trap door over there.
I knew it.
Stay away from that. It's mine. Get away.
I go towards it and I kind of like ignore him.
Like there's a carpet over the top of this bulge, and as the others are talking to him, and he's like, "Get away from the beholder! It's not new. It's older than you are, probably." You rip this rug off, and you see this trapdoor,
Aha!
and
What's in there?
on the metal rim covering this hatch, you see this small circle with 10 spokes coming off of it.
The
Which you
Xanathar.
remember these Xanathar Guild. All related to
I'm gonna slowly
that
take my
get there?
crossbow out.
I don't
Oh.
remember. I think a trapdoor.
I hold out my hand. Hey, Nix. Let's not
I'm
resort to.
I'm gonna walk over to the door, and I'm gonna put the open sign to close.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Slowly.
Beginning of the day. Oh,
Yeah.
So, our friend,
Yeah.
I believe you have some explaining to do.
maybe.
We are like the least subtle people in the world. We just wander to the shop that's clearly a front and just start asking questions about the Thieves Guild.
I don't know what you're doing here. You're messing with powers you don't understand. I don't even understand them. I just sit here and get high. What? You don't want to do this. Just turn around. Pretend you don't. Pretend you
I
don't. know
roll
what's
for
going-
intimidation.
You guys are pretty intimidating already, but okay.
Yeah, we fucking are.
Oh man.
What is it?
See where do I piss my britches?
Oof.
Oh
No,
shit!
I
And
said-
oh no.
I look at him and I go,
Oh,
"We're looking for a friend, and my fellow gnome here, he gets angry. He
I
gets
I told
very
you about
angry.
fella. He got jumped. I don't know anything else. Please
Tell us what you know, where the sewers go, and where we can
Okay.
find our friend."
I've had a long fucking day, my friend. And I'm about to make yours really fucking short.
So they got jumped by those Xanathar thug people.
Oh,
and,
yeah, your guys, eh? Your guys.
Yeah, go on, carry on, son.
Hypothetically, I could be working for him, and hypothetically, I could be spying on the Zentaran place.
Hypothetically, I could shoot you in the fucking head right now. You know,
Nick,
carry on.
let him finish.
Hypothetically, I could probably stop you from doing that if I told you that this trapdoor goes straight to the hideout. Maybe
All
that
right.
one by there.
Thank you.
Thank you
Here's
very
the
much.
key. Just so please don't hurt me or
What
do
should we
that.
do?
I take the key and I flick him a gold coin.
Who's...
Thank you.
that's-
Thank you.
I was going to say,
Here,
Yeah.
have a thing. You can
Any
have a
guards?
thing.
any guards?
Any guards? Yeah. I mean, it's a thieves guild hideout. What do you think? It's gonna be a welcome sign? Say, come on, everybody, come in here. It's fucking full.
How many?
It changes, this hideout is not a big one. It may be a handful of goblins, a couple of homies.
Couple of homies.
Homies, humies. Like those two. They're big guys. And yeah, so they'll be gods. Yeah,
All right, cool.
they'll be
Are there any
How
gods.
many?
traps? Anything that any special
Any special what? Come on.
any special
My life is
requirements?
in your hands.
Are there any big
Mm.
shut up? Listen to me, you little bitch. How many ogres? Are there any ogres or trolls? Any
Trolls?
traps that we need to know about?
I don't want to mess with a troll. No, no, just a bunch of. It's small time. It's a small time hideout. Couple of goblins, couple of thugs. It's
You
run
better
by
be
this.
telling the truth, because we'll be back.
Run by this guy. What's his name? He's called Groomshaw. He's a half orc. He's not good. He's small time at the moment, but he's trying to make a name for himself in the guild. I reckon he kidnapped your handsome friend to make waves, you know?
What?
Understandable.
What about Flume? Have you seen him? Is he here?
Yeah, I saw him get jumped. They didn't even come into my shop. I just recognized some of the thugs.
Rude.
They probably talking to that old Zentime warehouse that we took over. He's probably there. Maybe not even in the hideout. Have you checked the
Well,
warehouse?
We have recently checked the warehouse, and he was nowhere to be seen.
Well, that means he's definitely downstairs.
All right. There's only one question then. What do we do with him?
You let me continue running my shop?
What? You know,
He is more used to us alive than dead.
I'm not saying kill him, but
I take like a rope out my pack and just tie him up.
Oh, okay. This is getting uncomfortable. How am I meant to run a store? I can't steal all my trinkets.
Can we search for any rapiers or weapons we can give to thingy?
The other guy.
Okay, so this stuff is it's crap. It's crap. So because you gave him a gold coin earlier, I said you could have a thing. He's given you a mummified goblin hand painted purple. He gave you that when you gave him the gold coin. The rest of the stuff is literally just crap like that. Random shit colored purple or painted purple, just sitting on the shelves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Is there like a closet we can put him in?
Yeah, be in the back.
All right, cool.
Prop me up with a pillow at least, please. Come on.
Okay.
I mean,
You realize when the Xenophar finds out that you came in through my entrance, they're just gonna kill me.
What's a good alternative entrance?
They're not going to be coming through this way. Don't you worry.
that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it is a me problem.
So we're not going to find an alternative? Okay, fair enough.
Well, it was nice knowing you. Please, if I'm still alive, I would appreciate your patronage on another day. Goodbye. And then you close the door. In the closet. And then gagged. He's like, "Oh, woe is me."
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, this trapdoor is not even locked. He thought the rug was good enough. You can open again just as easily as you open the manhole covers. You now have an entrance.
Yeah. Do we? We have Neverember with us at this point, right?
Yeah, I'm watching the whole thing here. You guys,
watching us intimidate this random.
I was gonna try and help, but I had no idea what I had to say. Remind me not to get on the wrong side of you three. Fucking hell. Are we going or not?
Should we go out and get a couple of potions first?
Who's going?
I mean,
We
we
have money
should
for
have
potions.
really done that before we tied up the freaking shopkeep.
You do not have the best timing here, lads. He opens the trapdoor and starts descending.
I pull out the crossbow. Yeah.
I mean,
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Cool. So,
I mean,
right.
Could we retcon that he went shopping before?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah,
could we
okay, so,
slip in
yeah, we can do that. In fact, you did that before you went and took a rest. We'll say that. So let's have a look. Okay, so you have 1 potion now. So everyone mark off however much they were paying.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I was 12, so that would be.
Okay, and then Renee decides to buy another potion, and he keeps it on his person.
Okay.
So now between the 5 of you, you have 2 potions. So and now you descend through Joblob's trapdoor.
Back to it.
Okay, so what perhaps would have taken you hours of navigating through this maze of sewage tunnels underneath the city, instead, it takes a matter of minutes instead to get to this point where the tunnels suddenly look less like sewage tunnels and more like better quality. The stones themselves don't show as much grit and grime from the sewage. Perhaps someone is maintaining these tunnels a little better than, or just at all.
So what's the plan when we get here? Just to charge in, sword swinging, or try to cut
I
our
think
way
we
to?
should try and be as stealthy as we can.
What if have we got room to like create a distraction?
I will let you guys see. So you can see it is cramped. There is still a stream of sewage where you are currently standing. It looks better preserved and maintained than the average sewage tunnel that you have been in.
Because we are connoisseurs of sewage tunnels.
Yep.
No.
It's a fine sewage tunnel. This is a good year. There's not a lot of room to make whatever distraction you'd like to make right now.
Okay, no, because I was thinking I can make a little device that makes like a non-verbal sound that could possibly place that somewhere to let, and hopefully someone will come investigate. We can get rid of them really quickly. Like,
you can do whatever you would like to do.
We can also make it light distraction because you can make a little thing and I can cast light on it.
Yeah.
And maybe have that run down a hole.
It's entirely up to you.
That's also that's another idea at least.
Just let me know.
What can I see right now? Like what? So it's just literally just a tunnel.
Right now, it's a fairly long tunnel.
Oh, and I do have minor illusion as well.
Maybe like 40 feet down to. It looks like it opens into the circular chamber.
Okay.
It's not well lit at this point. It just looks like a nice sewer at the moment.
Oh, I hate being level 1. Can't even.
I have got minor illusion as well, so I can use that.
Should we start moving?
Shall we?
I will. Do you want to head this, Gareth? Because you're the most stealthiest, and I will be behind you, just perception thing, because I'm the only one here who can see in the dark.
Okay. And hood up on the cloak of Elvenkind again. So.
Okay, so you guys are all going to stealth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh shit! You got an 18. Nice one.
12 is my best roll.
Okay. So what have we got?
6 plus 6 plus something. Hang on. 6 plus 4. 9.
Okay, so has everyone rolled?
5. Really?
9.
Okay, so it has not gone well for you. So you think that you're being stealthy because you can't hear, at least from your perspective, the sounds of your footfalls over the steady but slow flow of the sewage.
Mm-hmm.
For you, it feels like the flow is drowning out the sounds of your footsteps, but potentially from a distance, it's not doing the same thing.
What can I do? What can I do to help?
What would Jesus do?
It's just all so stupid.
Okay, let me edit it. Let my people go.
Let my people go.
Okay, so there's a Heston, and we'll have a Rainier taking up the back. So he can be a lovely yellow color. Oh, very nice.
He's huge.
He's huge right now. He's still kind of huge. He works out. Okay, we'll say that. So, yeah. So you guys have to walk single file through this very cramped sewage pathway. Now you get to this circular hub.
I get up to the circular hub. What do I say?
Okay, so the main sewer tunnel expands into the circular hub with a pair of arrow slits carved into the outer walls, directly across from each other. 2 passages continue to the north and the south. A stone door is set into the back wall of a stone ledge to the west. Okay, now you guys have not been particularly stealthy.
I mean, like, yeah.
I would say that's the case. So let's do something about that, shall we? I think we very well should.
Oh no! Oh no!
So we'll roll to see whether they heard you. Actually, who did they hear? They heard.
Could be the most.
Yeah, they.
Unless you rolled for Heston as well.
We'll say you guys fucked it already. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
they hear it.
We don't have a rogue.
Taliss.
Oh, nice.
Even though you're at the front, they still haven't heard. These arrow slits did not give them a lot of ability to anger. So they hear something coming. They can't really see through the arrow slits, and you see right in front of you this arrow shoot from here and hit the circular column by here. So you know that there are people behind these arrow slits.
They just shot an arrow at us, basically.
Yeah. They shot blindly. They shot. So they are aware of your presence, whoever is there.
It's really funny because like I'm really short, so it would have just hit by there. Like,
yeah.
They'd have cover if we try to hit them with a ranged weapon, but
yeah, they are pretty well covered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you guys do? We're not in initiative right now. It could be if you wanted to.
I mean, is there any point?
If they're behind there, then
is there a point in trying to fight them from here, or do we just try to get past them?
Good question.
Well, I could cast minor illusions and distract them for a moment so we could get past. Mm-hmm. But like that's such a tight little area. I'm not sure if that would work. Like,
how far down to the ground do these arrow slits get? Like, could you crawl underneath them?
Remember that these are, these. Actually, I was about to tell you something you don't know. Remember this thing you don't know. These arrow slits do not go all the way down to the ground, but they go fairly low. They go so low that someone like Nyx would be able to shoot arrows through the holes.
Okay, cool.
You could crawl through the sewage if you wanted to.
Oh no! I can cast minor illusion in front of this. I could it could be like a bookcase or something. So it would look like a hollow, solid object, and they wouldn't know what the fuck's going on.
It must be no larger than a 5-foot cube, but you could definitely make something. You could make like a chest, small chest, or something like that if you wanted to. You could do things.
Can I make it look like? Oh, or is that too complicated? Making it look like the other side, making it look like that part. So then, fuck, how do I describe it? You know how you can green screen something in, and then you can walk behind the green screen and
make the image of the
image of the space which is already there, so then we could crawl under it.
Or suggestion,
or is that too complicated?
I've got an idea. I think it might work, but it might not work. I don't know. Right. I want to make, with magical tinkering, I want to make a little device that exactly imitates the sound of a dynamite fuse.
I could do that. I could just do that with minor illusion.
So, I want to put it down on the side so that whoever's on the other side shooting arrows at us is going to duck for cover, at least, or get away from the wall. It will give us time to find somewhere safe.
You could just, instead of putting that down, you could try and throw that into the slit, so then they think it's a grenade.
We could do, yeah.
And then when it doesn't go off, they'll be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Oh wait, what?
Yeah. So it imitates the sound. So if it had a little number, basically, I want to make a dud grenade.
Okay. You can
Okay.
make that most
That
certainly.
looks like a stick of dynamite, acts like a stick of dynamite, but it just makes the sound of a stick of dynamite.
Yeah.
Could I combine
And I
that
wanna
with minor
check
illusion
that
to
into
make
the
it look
hole.
even more real?
I mean,
Like cast minor illusion on it to make it look like a stick of dynamite, even though it's made out of like shit materials.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. We
Cool.
can do this.
I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'm gonna pull out really quickly this. It's not what you think it is. Don't worry. And I'm gonna activate it. So and throw it in through the slit in the wall, and then
Okay,
run.
so
I made it look like dynamite as well.
you come round like by here and you put it into the.
Yeah, just chuck it in
Okay.
and go
All you hear
fire
is-
in the hole.
All you hear is nah.
Right, cool.
This thing carries on.
Hag it.
And you just start hearing some whimpering, some murmuring, some just starting to sob. Like this guy thinks his days are over.
leg it
And,
past.
leg it. We
past
go.
the slit while we're
Yeah.
while
I've got
he's
this opportunity.
doing that.
Okay,
well,
yep, do that. Okay, so the blue one is Heston, the yellow one is Rainier. So I will control Rainier. You can move Heston if you want. So where are you guys going? You guys can go up onto this ledge thing by here.
By there.
Yeah, you can go up there if you want.
I see that, suspicious looking narrow passage down there, but
You can certainly go down there as well if you want. Because I couldn't be bothered to hide any of this, so you can do full planning if you want.
yeah, it's a bit metagamey doing that, but
Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go down this way. Let's go down the way that wizardy man is going.
yeah. So I guess there's get up to the corner and there's peek around the
Okay.
down
Yeah.
the passageway.
Yes. So you take a look around the corner, and you see a narrow passage that leads to what looks like a cellar. You see bottles of wine, sacks of grain at a distance down this little corridor, this narrow passage. Nothing else you can see from this distance.
No sign of any people.
Not right now. Not that you can see just from peering around this corner.
Okay.
What do we do? Do we go back or do we explore that? Because
Are those stairs up or down? Because that'll take us to a different place completely.
These, I can't tell you unless you're in there.
God dang it!
I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
we're on a timer here because those guards are
Yeah.
raising the alarm.
Yeah, you still hear.
We might be better off going through and trying to kill them then.
We don't know it leads that way,
I
though.
mean, we don't really know where that door goes.
How about whoever goes down that corridor?
Yeah, let's split the party. That sounds like a great idea.
No, I'm saying like if everyone goes into here, it's here, and I will stay here and wait until people are coming, and I'll alert the party when people are coming.
If we're into the worst, we have a good choke point we could hold.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
okay. I go into the down the passageway into the cellar.
I'll join him. Signal to my bodyguard to stay there.
Your bodyguard. Oh, you want him to stay there? Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay, I will.
Hey.
Yes, master.
He does not have a voice.
Hello. Yes, I do. I just don't.
You're
like to
ruining
use-
the idea of history.
I don't like to talk because I sound stupid.
Shut up, Heston.
He just nods and pivots on the spot and turns to face the way you'd come.
I don't like this.
Would have made sense to do it where I'm standing, but okay, fair enough. He's just gonna look down the one side of the corridor, leaving himself completely exposed on the other. All right, he's not the smartest, your bodyguard.
So what do we see in this cellar?
Okay, so in this cellar, still sacks of grain. Nothing in this particular room. She stairs leading up, and it's muffled because there is a trap door, but you can hear lots of laughing, jostling, people talking. Pleasant noises coming from above.
That's either going to be a room full of bandits, or it's going to lead straight into another building.
Yeah.
Or
that's
is it
what
just
I'm
going to be
thinking.
like a tavern or something? Isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It is.
It's not. Can we take a peek? Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Can we take a peek without anybody noticing us?
What's in like these other rooms down there?
Okay.
Here.
So, the moment you go to the north, the northernmost of those two rooms, you are immediately jumped. So, let me roll.
Screaming out for Heston, is that going to be an action? Or can you hear it?
I mean, talking is.
So this. Oh. So out of nowhere, this halfling-sized humanoid rat just jumps from like this the barrel that's behind the door, jumps down at you and swings with his short sword and swings wide. You manage to sidestep it out of the way, and he just stands there. Oh my god! I got to come up with a voice for a rat.
Rodents of unusual size.
Get out of here! Get out!
Oh no! I'm gonna hear this immediately.
Yeah, he's shouting. He's thrusting his short sword in your direction. What do you guys do? Do you want this to be initiative? It's up to you.
Let's try and reason with it.
I mean, to be honest, this thing just jumped ahead to Taliss and attacked her. She probably would just attack it, just draw a sword and fight it.
Yeah, cool. Let's go. Let's fucking kill this thing.
Let's fucking do it. Okay, so what have you guys rolled? We have
10.
10.
I got
20.
10.
I got a 20.
Yeah, the order goes Taliss with 20, then Renee with 19, this rat dude 18, then Davison with 10. Oh wait, Owain, have you got 10 as well?
Yeah.
We
Okay,
both got 10.
You both got 10. Okay.
And our dexterity is probably the same as well. So
Yeah. Okay. So you guys could just choose which one wants to go first when it comes
My
to you
dex
guys.
is 2. Do you want to just roll a d20 so you get highest?
yeah, okay.
How could this happen to me? 2. Fuck.
I might get a 1.
7.
7. Oh.
Still not amazing.
Okay. So Nyx will be going first. Cool. Okay. So Taliss, you're going first. You've got this seemingly deranged rat man telling you to get away and to leave the cellar, and he's thrusting his short sword at you. What do you do?
I mean, I guess basically as soon as it jumps down at me, I'd be draw my sword and slash at it. So
Okay.
D20 plus 4. Big rolls.
Okay.
I
you did it.
assume that hits.
It does hit. Let me just. I gotta keep track of his health.
Gareth's rolls aren't funny to me anymore. They're just unfair.
Roll worse, Gareth. Okay. So
Yeah.
roll your damage.
Okay.
You deal 7 damage. So this short it's a short sword, right?
Yeah, it's a short sword.
So you plunge it and it bites into this guy's flesh. Like he's not wearing any armor. It's like loose, threadbare clothes, and it sinks right into these clothes, seemingly biting into flesh. But he pushes your hand backwards, and the sword comes back out of his body, and he stands there, and still's like.
Did I actually hurt it?
It should have done, but he I don't know. Right now, it just seems like he's frenzied. But who knows? Maybe he took damage. You don't know yet, lad.
I guess I'll just follow up with an armed strike as a bonus action.
Okay. Do it.
Oh, he's a fucking. I know what he is.
And I
Yeah.
got
Oh,
a crit
shit.
with that.
Natural 20, so you connect with this. You connect real well. Roll your damage, friend.
I'll do 4 plus 2.
This, you like smack him upside the head. He hits the wall on the other side. In fact, you hit him backwards. He bashes into the barrels. He just gets up and says, "Come on!" and comes back at you.
That's me then.
Okay, so now it's Renee. What can Renee do?
Renee.
Renee can do all from here. Renee, he comes back here and he says, "Taliss, what's going on? Who's making that racket?" You can respond with a 6-second reply if you'd like to.
It's just like this. I just like this rat thing jumped me. This rat thing jumped me. Oh,
Okay, so Renee, like it's a cramped space. He doesn't want to squeeze past you into that room, so he's going to stand here and ready himself. So he pulls out this dagger, and in the time that you've had a rest, he's got a rapier as well. So he has a dagger and a rapier waiting for him. So now we go to the rat dude. Fucking doll! And he runs at you.
Oh dear.
And we'll take some swings at you, friend. So the first. So that is
Oh dear.
a 23 to hit, and then
Oh dear.
and then an 11 to hit.
That would miss.
Okay, so only one hits you. Okay, so 5 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
As the short sword, he just lunges at you and he gets you in the leg, seemingly, he like just in a frenzy, furious at you for trespassing. Then he will try and run through your legs. So he slides through your legs and places himself by here. So he hasn't moved out of anyone's range. So you can't take an opportunity of attack against him, unfortunately. It is now Davison's go.
I throw a fireball.
It's Nick's go because Nick's rolled better. So Nick's.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I don't know how many squares this tunnel is, but I'm assuming it'll be all my movement to get to the end of it.
Tunnel is 1, 2, 3 squares.
Oh, it's 3 squares. Okay, so never mind. 5, 10, 15. So I'm here. 15, and I'm just. Do I use?
As you get to the end of the tunnel, you just see this tiny little rat thing, like thrusting this weird shank at everybody in the room.
Well, how big is this thing? Is it like his size essentially?
It's Nick's size.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to pull out like this diamond that's like attached to a crank, and I'm just going to look at it and go spray and pray, and I just crank it and cast firebolt.
Okay, so do your attack roll for me, buddy.
No problem. I will do that for you now.
Okay. Let's have a look. That's
7.
You did a really good job. You sprayed and prayed, but you didn't pray hard enough.
No.
And this guy, he just like ducks, weaves out of the way of whatever you shot at him.
All I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Except for swear and swear on the spot.
Yep. That you can do some swearing if you'd like.
Fucking shitty fuck.
Perfect. And now it's Davison's go.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I like instinctively throw a firebolt at it and scream for Heston whilst throwing the firebolt.
Okay, cool.
But also saying firebolt.
So roll your attack, please, for me, lad. If you could be so kind.
15?
15, that hits. Roll your damage.
7.
7 damage. So, like, back of the head, just a burst of flame singes the fur on his head. Where did I put my pencil? Oh, there it is. Okay, so you did 7 damage. So, 7. Okay.
That's got a lot of damage.
That seemed to hurt him, whereas these previous attacks have just made him angry.
Right.
It is now Heston's go. So Heston moves 5, 10, 15, pushes past Nyx.
You can step
20.
over him.
Yeah, you just step over me. I'm 3 foot tall.
So Heston heads there and makes his
Volley!
on the volley. He rolls a natural 1
Fucking hell.
and an 18, which hits.
Oh.
And his short sword right in the neck comes through the other side, pulls it back out. The rat man just turns around and starts screaming at him. It is now Taliss' go.
Can I shout out? Well, wait, no. Everybody could kind of assume that magic is the only thing that's working.
Yeah, I was just the thing. It's like,
I'll shout out. I think only magic works.
No shit!
it's like, can I shout out to like, yeah, like Nyx, have you got any of your gadgets work on my sword?
Yeah, fuck. I probably should have done that. Shit, fuck. No. Yeah, it does.
So can I like move like around so I'm like in front of Nyx and then like ready in action to attack the Batman after Nyx does whatever it does to my sword?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Okay, Renee, he doesn't quite follow what's going on, and he takes some swings, misses, hits. I think he has 3 attacks. Yep, and a natural 20, and he connects with 2 of the 3 of his attacks. Ratman looks angry. It is now the Ratman's go.
Oh, he pissed.
So Renee was the last one to attack him. Yep, so okay. So the Ratman says, "Nasty human!" and attacks. So he's still attacking with his short sword. So this rat flails out wildly with 2 strikes, and the second one catches Renee on the waist, cuts through some of the armor. You can see blood starting to pour out.
Cool.
I can't.
We'll wait for Taliss to figure out what's going on.
Well, while we're doing that, I'm gonna do my action to just shoot a fireball anyway because arcane weapons are bonus action anyway. So so I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm gonna fire again.
Chick.
Yep.
I don't know. It's up to DM's.
It's up to you.
I'll read it in a second.
Up to DM's discretion whether you want to say you can bless other people's weapons.
Okay, so you've done 20. So we'll figure that out in a second. So you've done 20.
That's a 1d10 of damage, of fire damage. As I'm just
roll your roll then.
Roll my roll. 2 points of fire damage.
Perfect. Like hits him again, singes some of the fur, and he's like, "Oh, why won't you leave?" It's just while you're holding it that you can channel it. So if you take it off somebody, you can then give it back. So we'll say that one of you uses your free action to give it to Nyx. Nyx does that, and then the free action.
Yeah.
So yes, Taliss,
Cool.
you can.
So I can now make an attack with what counts as a magic weapon.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. What would you like? Let's see. Let's make it lightning. Why not? I take out like one of the robot spiders, slap it onto your sword. It sets it onto now it's now electrical.
Okay.
So you have you also now have a 1d6 extra lightning damage with that weapon.
Okay, that hits. So he tries to duck under the swing, but you still catch him on the top of the head.
Scalp him.
2 for the physical damage.
Okay.
And it's an extra d6, is it, of lightning?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So
Okay.
One.
Every little helps. So all of that seemed to actually hurt him like it should hurt an actual person. And now he's like, please just go!
Something's not right here.
You get the feeling we're the baddies.
And then it's Heston, which does Heston stuff. So Heston hits. Heston does no damage.
Maybe.
Good job, Heston. Okay. And now it's back to Taliss, because it's Taliss' actual round now.
So I can just make another attack. Ooh, does that hit? 12
That just hits. Just hits.
Okay.
9 damage. So he's looking haggard. Like that one real caught him right above the heart, and he's like his arm is dead. He's limp, and he's just flailing this short sword like weakly, limply at anyone that comes close. Renee, I'm feeling sorry for this creature. I'm afraid, lads. I will not partake. And he just defensively holds his swords to protect himself should the rat attack him. It's the rat's go. The rat attacks the magic dragon lady.
Oh dear.
Okay, so 2 attacks with the short sword. First one is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Second one is a 23 to hit.
Do you have to ask?
Then it does. Okay.
I mean, should I just make a death saving throw?
Oh, so that's 8 points.
Fuck!
Oh, that's 6 points. Okay,
That's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of damage. So, were you down on the first hit or the second hit?
I was down on the first one.
The first hit. So you've got an automatic failure for a death saving throw for the second one.
Yeah.
I was gonna get this guy to drop his sword, but fuck that, I'm taking him down now.
So he launches onto you, grabs you by the scruff of your shirt or whatever, and just stabs you twice in the chest, and you drop.
Okay, so I've taken a failure on the death.
You have 1 failure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and again he's back to just fending off anyone that comes close. Nyx. Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna crank it up just before it's about to shoot and go, drop your fucking shiv, man.
Okay, roll an intimidation check for me.
That's a 1d20 plus 1. Please, 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 please. Whoa! Natural 20!
Straight away, like
furious.
The rat man looks down at what he's just done. Suddenly, like for the first time, realizing the gravity of the situation. He perhaps has just he sees everyone else looking around him, realizes that he's hurt, and he just drops the sword and sort of like cowers and puts his one good arm over his head.
In the corner of the room. Back. I'm gonna back him up into the corner of the room.
Please, just go.
Davos, look, help her up. Help her with the thing. Give her a potion. All right, here you go.
Renee will give his potion to Taliss.
Okay.
You get.
You did just call me Davos.
8 points.
I did just call you Davos.
It's Davison.
He doesn't. He's not very good with names.
You have
Davison, you little limp.
back up to 8 points.
Hey.
So Taliss, you return to consciousness fairly quickly after falling, and now you see a rat man cowering in the corner,
Hang on.
and everyone pointing weapons at him.
I'm gonna go by here, and I'm gonna put the. Oh, I can't move the rat man, but he'd be in the corner somewhere. There we go.
So you guys can still be in initiative if you want to be. Mm-hmm. He just doesn't have his weapon anymore.
Well, I don't mind disengaging.
So like it would
My ready spell.
I'm not putting my weapon down. I'm keeping my little magic bolt wand. The firebolt wand is still at.
You can hold an action to attack him.
If he does anything aggressive, like if he attacks another person, then I'll fire.
Okay, you can both do that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll ready firebolt.
Now
So if he does anything stupid, I'll just be like,
Heston turns, sees no one else doing anything, and does the same thing and puts out his short sword, ready to attack this guy, should he attack. Taliss. You just got shanked.
I did just get shanked by a rat.
Pretty bad.
He's looking like heavy breathing, like he's like shaking his head, muttering to himself, saying, "No."
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, little rat?
We're still in initiative, so we won't be able to say much.
I mean,
if you guys decide to drop out of initiative, you just say the word. And
I think I just say
I think we are.
Initiative, if we're going to talk to it.
I think we are dropping out initiative.
Yeah, let's drop out.
Okay, so he's just like he's not even looking at you. He's like just making sure he doesn't make eye contact. You see his eyes darting. He does that thing that hamsters do sometimes, where they just go.
What are you guarding? What's down here?
Let's find out what he is guarding. Oh, yeah, you guys are assholes. Okay.
Are we the baddies?
Oh, we're the baddies. I'm guarding the food on the entrance to the hostel. Just go. Please leave.
I think we should leave.
Can I actually look what's actually inside the door he was guarding?
In there, it's just,
fucking hell!
It's just more barrels of grain and food.
This is why we had all the fun laughing.
You can pop your head through the trapdoor on the stairs if you want to as well.
Oh,
I'll try that.
Yeah.
Okay. You do that. It's heavy, but you give it a. He's like, no. Open it. It's like a bed and breakfast up there. All these. It's a bunch. You haven't looked too far, but you can tell it's small size. Probably predominantly halflings.
When I noticed that, I quickly my eyes widen and then I drop down and slowly close it again. So
I'm gonna be like,
nobody would notice.
There? A horrible criminal who get
No, it's a bloody bed and breakfast.
I told you.
Then why did you attack us?
He gestures to the hallway and sort of gestures opens his Thieves Guild.
No.
You know, if I was you, I would have just blocked off this whole thing right here and just have this as a basement. But
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. Well, it's been very insightful, but we'll be going now.
Yeah,
Wait. Why is magic the only thing that could hurt you?
Yeah.
He folds his arms. Doesn't respond.
I'm gonna put my stuff away and we'll be on our way. If you hear screaming and fireballs going off and people fighting, don't investigate. It's probably us.
He just looks at you in disbelief.
Okay, yes, let's cut our losses.
Backing away.
Just slowly backing out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do the same.
His arm to his side, and he just stares at you.
Sorry
What the hell?
about the whole lightning sword business.
It's a good thing you didn't kill him.
You just hear sobs from his.
Spent half an hour attacking a cellar.
Yep, you did.
I'm attacking a fucking hospital.
You guys are assholes. History will remember. Okay, let's he's alive. That's nice. Okay.
God damn it!
I think this is officially a worse party than Curtis Strahd party.
I mean, Chris Strahd didn't start off by attacking a freaking homeless hostel.
Yeah.
Well, so far we've intimidated a gnome that was just trying to run a business.
He was
almost killed her.
He was clearly an informant for the Xanathar. I don't feel bad about intimidating him.
Yeah.
He was a chill dude.
You guys go back up onto this ledge and you move into. I assume you try to move into this next door.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in summary, we just
Carrying
fought
on.
somebody completely innocent and gave our enemies time to prepare.
Yeah.
You certainly did. You did. You did.
Okay. I should say that out loud.
Renee says, "This does not feel like it's going to go well. It's not started on the right foot, has it?"
I just cocked the crossbow. We're too deep in the cow shit now, buddy.
Lead the way. So, in this next room, rusty weapons, threadbare clothing litter the floor of this area. It looks like it's just serving as a coat room, an armory for when there are more people occupying the hideout. It doesn't seem like there's anything of value in this room by here.
I look for any tripwires or pressure plates or any.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Well, is that another split?
That is an arrow slit, correct. Correctamundo. Okay, so there are no tripwires. But you can hear like a taut string, very, very, very quiet, coming from around the corner.
So someone's getting ready to shoot.
Yeah, someone's there with an arrow.
What are we gonna do?
You got any more in that bag of tricks of yours, Nex?
I got one more. Precisely one more. And that is it.
We can save that. I can throw a firebolt down there, distract him, just hopefully long enough to get at least a few people through.
That's an option.
That's an option. Anybody else can leave any more options? All right, well, let's go with that. Unless anybody's got any pocket sand.
Mm-hmm.
Pocket sand! Ah!
Pocket sand.
I don't. Oh, why have I not used this? I'm a fucking idiot. I've got the fucking ever smoking bottle.
Is that only a one-time use though?
No, you can use as many times as you want.
Shit.
I will say now, but I do have something better. And I pull out the ever smoking bottle, and I'm gonna get a good map out of the room because I'm assuming we need to know where we're going. But the ever smoking bottle, smoke leaks from the bottle, lead stopped mouth of this brass bottle, which weighs 1 pound. When you use it, the thick smoke pours out a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud is heavily obscured. Each minute of the bottle remains open, the cloud radius increases by 10 feet to a maximum of 120 feet.
That'll do it.
That will do it. That will cover us. But
So
I'm pretty sure
it covers this much.
Yeah, it's when I open this up, it's gonna cause a lot of smoke.
Shit.
It's gonna be a lot, man. But we can do that.
Pop that, let it fill the room for a bit, and then we can run through the smoke. And then cork it by the time we get to the end of the door.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay,
Perfect.
so is that what you're going to do?
That. Yeah, we're doing that.
Run me through it as you're doing it. Walk your character there, tell me what you do.
Okay, so I'm going to get to where the corner is just before the slit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, move your character there.
And off comes
that was good.
Bottle.
I like that.
Yeah. You like that? Out it comes.
Okay.
And
you lower it down onto the ground, leave it a bit. Now, the benefit with this is that the moment you close it, that doesn't mean that the smoke disappears immediately.
No.
It is after a while. So you can let it fill out for a bit, and so it fills up a 60-foot radius. So what's that? If you put it by here, then that is 5, 10, 50, 20, 25. I mean, something like that.
Just enough to get past the arrow slots and maybe something else as well. Yeah, all right. Yeah, and then
it goes around all the corners. Smoke is billowing everywhere. All you can hear is
Hadouken!
Ready to run then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. So you quickly grab up the bottle, plug it back up, and you run. So tell me where you guys run.
So we say that little. That's okay. So when we get to the doorway here, there's two. There's basically a left and a right way we can go. We know the arrows are coming from the right hand side, so it makes sense for us to go right first.
I would suggest. I'd suggest having Heston run into the room and just like try and just body anybody in the room, just to
neutralize them very quickly.
Yeah, and then we'd come in and be like, stab them whilst they're down.
Yeah,
sounds good to me.
Oh, hold on. Oh, Matt, I've got a question I need to ask you.
You ask that question, Owen.
Hold on, give me a second. Facebook.
Oh, it's a private. It's a private.
Yeah,
private boy.
Oh.
What I'm asking is, can I get to the corner and flip my dick so much so that it goes down the corridor, bends around the other corner, and like whacks him in the head?
Helly.
Roll a dexterity check for me.
What, for the dick flick?
Dick flicking. Yeah, I'm joking. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I've answered your question, Davison.
Okay.
Yeah, men, manly men. Okay, so yeah, so now you've got it full. You guys are running up here, so Renee will be like, "Don't leave me."
So Heston's going first. He's going through all the smoke and then going up the corridor.
Okay,
and into the room.
Let the heavily armored guy go first for once.
And he's doing it with the sole intent of going in there and like just bodying the first person he finds.
Just fucking up someone. Okay.
Would it be like another hostel?
What hostile fires without defense themselves with arrows? Come on.
Calm, but they put that there on purpose, the fucking Wizards of the Coast. They put that there knowing people will attack it. And be like, fuck you, you dicks.
It's that freaking doll in the opening of Curse of Strahd again.
I throw rocket doll.
So you hear footfall as Heston goes through the smoke, and you just hear like clanging and clanging of metal on metal, and you hear Varrock and get the bastard.
Exactly in that order.
Yeah. Varrock, get the bastard. From through the arrow slit, you can hear that. It's kind of muffled, but something is going on. I'm going to have to roll initiative. You guys can roll initiative as well if you would like.
You know what? I'd love that.
I would recommend it.
I'd love that. I will. Or we're just sending it in by himself. Like, go get that.
Well, no, I'm hoping we're like everyone's coming up behind him. We're going up behind him like a queue.
And then this guy has natural one.
Natural one.
Yes, we round the corner, find a portal to Barovia.
God damn it!
Waterman.
Now my backstory means nothing.
So the order goes Nyx.
Am I next? Did everyone roll really badly?
Oh shit! No, wrong Owen. It is Davison.
Oh yeah,
wrong Owen.
Like
my bad. Davison at 17. Then it is Renee with 15. Then Heston with 15. Then Nyx with 14. Then Taliss 13. Then the bad guys. Okay, so Davison, you just hear this strange language shout, and then someone say, "Get the bastard!" as Heston has entered the next room. It sounds like they're fighting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What can I do? What's my visibility like? Like, if I walked into the room, would I be able to distinguish Heston from the others?
I've got to look at.
Is everything like heavily obscured at the moment still?
I was kind of hoping that the smoke would fill like the little corridor.
I imagined it like filling that bit of corridor, and then the room just enough for like Heston to come out of the corridor. It
would just flow like through the arrow slit, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh yeah.
This is it's a good idea, but there are problems. It's heavily obscured. I think that just makes you blind. I don't know.
Yep. How long did the smoke last for? It's like one round, isn't it?
Oh, it lasts a little longer than that. It disperses after 10 minutes. So
10 minutes.
It's here for a while.
We really didn't think this through, did we?
Fucking hell.
So now we're fighting blind.
Yep.
Okay, so you're all fighting with disadvantage. Okay,
Great.
so
They are as well. As well as that of it.
be a long fight. Okay, so Davison, you see nothing really. You can make out vague shapes. You recognize the silhouettes of possibly vaguely your friends next to you. You feel like if you went into that room, you'd maybe know which one is Heston. It's very difficult. You cannot see your hands in front of you. But you
So
can
running.
Yeah.
I'm running. Like, try and get us behind Heston.
Okay.
Use him
So
as
you have
cover.
you have an idea that that's Heston. You have an idea that there are other people there. Sure. I'll put them in just in. Okay. So you see two shapes other than Heston when you get in there. One shortish but very broad silhouette, and another one is another Nyx-sized silhouette. You can choose to shoot either one, A or B.
I choose to attack the bigger one.
Bigger one. Okay, so you still have to roll with disadvantage, but at least you know that you're fighting the right person.
Once.
Oh.
Oh!
That's
Check
nice.
out.
Okay, so that connects. Roll your damage. You just say, "Hey, bastard!"
We appear to have arrived in the north.
So I hit a fucker for 5.
So briefly, this fireball lights up a path through the smoke, and you see this purplish, grey-skinned, white-beard dwarf who then gets hit with a firebolt.
Cool.
Renee runs through. We can't just let this Heston fella do it all. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll say he can run to there. He's going to roll with disadvantage. So, okay, so one attack connects. So he deals an additional 5 points to A. Then it's Heston. Okay, so natural 1. So he does not hit. Nyx, your go.
Cool.
So
all right.
See, Heston, Davison, and Renee run into this room now.
Okay,
Well,
so
I think you've seen them.
from here, I can actually be in an ally space because I'm small enough. I'm a small creature. I'm 3 feet.
I do believe that's the case. Yes.
Yes, so we'll go with that for now.
It's gone.
So I literally run in, when in doubt, whip it out, and I whip out the firebolt wand thing, and I'm gonna do it in between. So like, if I have the little wand, I'm gonna do it and give like Davison like a little firebolt wheelie.
Right up to my
Yeah, literally right up to your groin because so I'm trying to get a right hit angle. I'm gonna fire at A, I guess, if I think that's all right.
Yeah. So
he's currently the one on fire. Well, not on fire, but
He's hit by the last one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the last one if I can aim from there. So roll, and it's at disadvantage. So come on!
come on, I can do it twice. Oh,
Okay.
oh, nice.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Roll your damage. Again, it connects, and again, you see this brief flash of this
When in doubt,
nasty-looking dwarf.
1 point of fire damage.
Nice.
Yay.
Okay.
Just bounces off his head or something.
Yeah. Donk. You see it peter out in the distance. Just these sparks. Okay. Is that the end of your goal, Nick? Go.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Taliss.
Now, question. Could I fit my breath weapon through the arrow slit?
If you pressed your lips right up to the arrow slit, we'll say that you could.
Please don't kiss the walls; they're not clean.
We be done.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. It's up to you if Heston's in the area of effect of that.
We'll say because of the angle of the slits, we'll say that you'll just get B and A.
Okay.
It'd be more, yeah, it'd be nice and concentrated then, wouldn't it?
Okay, so they have to make DC 11 con saves.
Okay. B fails, but A has advantage.
Yeah, thinking dwarfs poison resistance.
Yeah. So A succeeds, B fails.
Okay. So the one that fails takes the full damage. The one that succeeds takes half that.
Yeah. So you just hear, and there's one less silhouette standing.
Wow! It just dies.
Nice.
He just says, "No, Strix, you bastards killed Strix."
Strix the goblin. Strix the goblin.
Strix the goblin.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yep. Couldn't come up with names. Okay, so then you just see this silhouette grow twice the size.
Hits his head on the fucking ceiling.
He's a dwarf. He can't hit his head on the ceiling. He's not that tall. But that is his action. So he just grows twice the size.
He's not some kind of were creature, is he?
Probably. We just saw a were rat.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just twice the size now. Doesn't attack you. Davison, your go.
Can I? How far will you allow me to go and still be in range? By here or like another one back?
To hit A. Oh, you can't even see A from there.
So like right there, is that okay?
Yeah, by there you can.
All right, then I'll retreat a little space and I'll throw another fireball.
Okay, roll with disadvantage, please. Well, that shit's not gonna fly.
Oh, fuck.
So you missed with the natural one. It does not work, unfortunately. It hits the. Despite him growing to twice the size, you think it would be easier. Rules as written, it's not. So
The magical force of his just bounced off his pecs, basically. It's like,
his beard caught it, and yeah. So now it's Renee. Renee's gonna have a go.
I really should have done something else. Shit.
I really should not have used the ever smoking bottle. Like it was a good idea for getting past them. For fighting.
Yeah. We used sneaking skills and didn't sneak.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Renee swings 3 times and misses with each swing. Heston's go. Okay, so Heston wasn't able to hit him either. Nix.
How is this guy grown in size and become harder to hit?
If I move to where Davison is, will I still be able to see the big dude?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to do that. I'm going to slowly start backing my way back down to Davison, pretty much into him, and just fire it again.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage.
14 plus, and then
Do you mean to roll that with +5s?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, 14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Oh dear.
Okay, so Taliss.
I guess I've just got to move round to there and just join the melee.
Yep. Okay, and so
is my sword still lightning-y? Will you maintain the concentration on that?
It lasts an hour technically.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and no one has done any other things, so yeah, you still have lightning.
Okay,
A whole hour.
so the attack with disadvantage.
But if I do get attacked, I have to make a concentration check to maintain it.
Yeah.
That's something to remember.
Mm-hmm. And well, I miss.
Yep, you missed.
Oh my god!
Bonus action, unarmed strike.
I mean, I could, but if I suspect it's a were creature, I'm not going to do any damage.
We don't know that though.
I mean, no.
Who knows?
Are we just running back the way we came?
Run away! Run away! I might as well go for the bonus unarmed strike. 15.
15 is not enough to hit, unfortunately. It's just misses. Okay, so now this big shape. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6 on here. So 1 to 2, he hits Renee. 3 to 4, he hits Taliss. 5 to 6, he hits Heston.
It's gonna be a long fight.
Okay, so he hits Renee. You guys that are up close with him see out of the fog this dirty, great, huge. I guess it's a pickaxe.
Oh no!
just comes out of nowhere and attempts to connect with Renee's head. And he misses.
Oh, thank God.
He misses. So it just chips a dirty, great huge chunk of the wall, which lands at your feet. It is now Davison's go.
I cast Cause Fear.
Okay, let's have a look at Cause Fear. Because does Cause Fear need to have line of sight?
I thought something had to be able to see you for it to work.
Oh, could he not see me? Oh, no, he can't see me.
No,
Shit. Oh.
Smoke, remember?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You can't see him and he can't see you, so it doesn't work.
I know what I can do.
I just fire. Oh, God, I can't do anything. I just throw another fireball.
Okay.
Yeah,
roll with
level 1 characters.
Yay.
Hey, man, when you level up after this, you guys will have earned it.
Fuck!
No, that's not going to hit. That's not going to hit. Renair,
Damn it!
He makes 3 attacks with disadvantage. First one hits. Second one doesn't. Third one doesn't. So we have 1 attack at this big, whatever the fuck.
Do I risk it?
What is it?
I have something I can use. I have a spell I can use, but
1d8
Save it
plus
for the
4.
boss.
I mean, this
Okay.
guy probably is the boss.
yeah, you're probably right. I'm just looking.
First room.
9 damage.
We did come in through the shortcut. Remember though.
We came in through the shortcut, alerted them, and then gave them time to prepare.
Okay, so you just hear through the fog. I'm going to kill all of you. It's Heston's go. Heston attacks.
Who was that?
That was the big silhouette.
Oh, that was the big guy.
Okay.
Okay, so Heston
Back
misses.
to Scottish.
Heston misses. Everyone is Scottish. Nix.
Okay. What's the initiative order? It's me, then Tal, then his go. He goes after Tal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna pull into my bag and I'm gonna pull out this small little vial of this like weird greasy liquid, and I'm gonna chuck it at him. I'm casting grease.
Okay.
On his space and the space behind him. So he has to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 13. Also, if anything steps on that, they also have to make that check as well.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
So
14.
Yeah, that passes.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So what
13
happens?
was the-
It passes. Does he have to do it every time he stands in it?
Each creature standing in an area must make a dexterity. Yeah. So
So he'll have to do it next time as well.
So it's now smoky and the floor's green.
that box that I just put over it, is that the area with the grease?
Oh yeah, there. There we go.
Uh-huh.
So it's
So-
actually
So that's how Kevin fit.
it's actually a 10-foot square. So it would be.
Oh,
like-
so
Don't talk about
Heston's in that then.
Yeah, Heston.
yeah. So I should roll for Heston. Okay.
Heston's greasy.
Oh no, have I greased Heston?
Yes, grease Heston.
Heston is still standing. Neither of them have fallen over. They both made their checks.
If I would have known that, I wouldn't. Actually, there's no way of me.
Yeah, there's
Fuck it.
no-
Yeah, I'm going with it. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, neither of them have fallen over yet. So
I'm just making this fight really fucking long.
Yeah.
Now that
Again, sneaky stuff. Not using it sneaky.
so Taliss.
If I throw, if I throw,
trying to move.
You still have just disadvantage anyway. It doesn't make any difference with
Well,
it.
I could. Well, I was thinking if I could get behind him, are we going to play flanking rules?
Yeah, we could.
Because then that would cancel out the disadvantage.
I'm trying to get him on the floor so people get advantage. That's what I was trying to do. Like, because if he fails, he's not prone.
If you just go up to him and push him.
Yeah. Could I just try to trip him now that he's on the grease?
Certainly. So to trip him, because you're a dexterous person, you will do your dex check against his dex. So I'll roll it on here. Okay, so I only got 4. You got okay. So he's prone now.
Okay.
He's lying prone. So that was your action to do that. What do you want to do?
Can I have the bonus action an armed strike as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, is grease flammable, or is it oil?
This grease is not flammable as far as I can.
Okay, that's fine.
I miss him.
Yeah, you miss him, so you trip him, but then you can't see him. He's part of the ground now. The fog can't see him, so it's his turn. So he spends half of his movement to get back up.
Yeah.
Because I'll say that he's trying to get back up on grease. I'll make him do his throw now.
What happens?
Nothing. He's standing up.
I tripped him and now he's standing.
Okay,
and then failed to hit him.
God!
So he managed to get back up.
But he has to make, at the end of his turn, he has to make another dexterity saving throw.
We will have another swing. So I'll do it again because he has no idea who he wants to hit. Roll 1d6.
Well, it makes sense that he just swings blindly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm choosing who gets blindly hit.
Yeah.
So that was 3. So that's Taliss.
That's me.
Okay. Okay, so with disadvantage, 11 doesn't hit you.
No, 11 won't hit me.
Again, another chunk of the wall gets taken around. You just bits of debris are hitting you in the face. Davison.
Is anyone actually keeping track of how many rounds it's been for the smoke dispersing?
That's a good.
This is the second round because this is like his. Yeah, this is the third. This is the start of the third round.
Okay.
Because he attacked. He's last, and he's attacked twice so far.
Okay.
I think
he's attacked.
Oh wait, no. Overall,
he grew up. He grew big. He grew big and tried to attack twice. So it's the start of the 4th round now.
It lasts for 10 minutes. It's not ending in this battle.
Right.
No.
Like it's nice thinking, but
that depends. How long do you guys plan to fight this guy?
Ha.
Just poor flu. All I can say.
I cast Ray of Sickness.
Okay, that's cool.
Because I can actually hit him with that.
Let's have a look.
I've used up all my spell slots. I used up my last because I only have 2 spell slots, and I used it on grease. That is the last time I'll ever say I use one last spell slot on fucking grease.
Okay, so you have to make a ranged spell attack. So,
did he do a saving throw to catch?
Oh, that's true. Let me roll that. No, he's back on the ground. He's prone.
Yay!
Fuck!
Yeah, that does not work.
Fucking no!
He slips right at the last minute, and you hit the wall behind him.
Everyone can't see, and if I can slide it all over the place, wow!
Yeah,
we're literally just throwing shit that doesn't work. Greasy wolf.
Right. Okay, so Renee can go, but now he's on the floor. The advantage cancels out the disadvantage.
Just go up and stab him.
This is what happens when you don't have a fighter.
This was just like we need thinking silent comedy music in the background at this point. We're just flailing around in the dark on a greasy floor.
Oh my god!
It's just a room full of people trying to beat up a greasy wolf.
Just fine. I've been listening to battle music, but just for my own
amusement,
I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the Benny Hill song on.
Benny Hill theme.
So finally, Renee gets a couple of good hits in, and he just pushes his rapier in, and all you hear is "bastard, you fucking."
Thank fuck for that.
He's dead. Yeah.
He's finally dead. Thank you, NPC again.
And how much did you fudge that?
I didn't fudge any of it. I made him fall over one more time than he should have done. Okay. And I made sure Hester didn't fall over. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want Owain to feel bad.
I was just wondering if you just decided this is taking too long, just kill him.
No, he only had 26 health points. He had 2 health points left for a while.
Okay.
Okay. So
we all can't see still.
cannot see what has happened.
Just,
Ah, God!
there's like a. There's like
You know-
stagger like out. It's like outside the cloud into like this corridor.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
follow. You know,
Yeah.
you
I
know when
quickly
you know
make
when
my way.
everything's just not working. You're just throwing shit at a wall, hoping that something will stick.
Sorry.
It's just like that.
Yeah.
So you leave that room. You are now in a corridor leading into what looks like an empty sleeping area. There are 6 tattered straw stuffed mattresses. Again, there's nothing of value. Perhaps this was where one of the bad guys that you just fought was resting until he heard you guys acting.
Yeah.
But there's nobody in there now. In this
How many of like the mattresses look like they've been used recently?
They all have indentations in them, so they do get used. How recently? I don't know. Roll an investigation check to feel
like-
the heat of the bed.
Yeah, as you say, like go up and touch them. Like how many of them have been used recently?
Okay, so we'll say with that, maybe 4 of the 6 possibly have been used recently.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So-
you guys would already be in this
Yeah, I
room.
see at this point. Yeah, I would be in this room at this point.
So
Okay.
there was
I'll
nothing.
be the same as well.
At least 2 more.
You have options. You could just go to bed.
We could just go to bed.
Let's keep looking.
No, nobody lost any HP, did they?
No, I'm fine.
No, I was.
No one managed to
I've
connect
used up all of my spell slots now,
Yeah.
but I'm fine.
if he had he grew big, if he had connected with any of you, it doubles the damage he did. You might have been instant killed.
Thank fuck for that smoke.
Yeah, it did actually help.
It did actually help. It did actually help. It did actually help.
Okay, well,
It made the fight last 5 years, but it did actually help.
is Heston still greasy? Is it that going to stick on him?
He is not greasy now. No,
Okay,
you're good.
that's not good grease if it's just come off after 10 minutes.
I never last long enough to need more than 10 minutes. So
Kevin didn't.
oh, good old Kevin.
Kevin.
That is actually canon, by the way. Okay,
Yeah.
so what you guys?
Well,
Okay, next room.
yeah, only one way to go.
Okay, so the next room looks pretty much the same as the others. There are beds, but none of these beds look like they've been used recently. The difference between this room is that it leads into two different doorways. The northernmost doorway, looks like it's been barricaded. There are tables and pieces of furniture. One of the straw beds has been placed on top of it as well, just trying to keep this door shut by the looks of it. The other doorway, it leads into a winding, as far as you can tell, a winding corridor. You can't see what's on the other side.
Heston, hold those tables and chairs on that door. Make sure nothing comes out. I'm going to knock on the door, and if
Yeah,
something screams, that's a big bad, and we should not go inside.
Okay, so Heston braces himself against.
Yeah, because
against
either there's something in there they really didn't want getting out, or it's their prisoner.
Yeah. So then you knock, and you hear nothing. No sound.
Can I make like a perception or something roll just to like, or an
Just-
investigation?
And they just shout like "Floon."
Like-
Yeah, you shout flume. There's nothing. Not even a nothing. There is no sound.
Is the door
You
locked?
can-
Well,
the door opens into the room you're in, so it's been barricaded. So they've pushed doors against it, pushed furniture against it, so the door cannot open.
Okay.
You can look through the keyhole where it would be locked, if you'd like to. I think
Yeah.
Davison, that's what Davison wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Very good.
roll an investigation check with disadvantage because it's not lit on the other side.
Oh.
Why don't you send
Do
the guy?
you
with
want
the-
me to
send
look
the
through
guy
it
with-
so I can actually see?
Oh yeah.
Also, I've got good investigation, I think. Oh, 20. Nice.
20. Okay, so you have to hop up onto one of the dresses that's been put aside.
Yeah.
So you can look through the keyhole. You can't make out much. It's just a keyhole, but you see that it looks like it was just a broom cupboard or something. But the floor looks wet, like there's been a leak or something.
Like someone's used grease.
Like someone's used grease. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But otherwise, there's nothing.
I still don't think it's a good idea to go in there, guys.
I just say it's the wet floor's wet. Well, we're here for something. It might as well be this.
If those guys, whatever they are, don't want anything to do with it, why would we?
Yeah, it's not what we came here for. Let's
All right.
let's not poke the proverbial sleeping dragon.
Maybe.
We can come back to it.
That's good because that was a fucking dragon in there, right?
What a tiny 4x4 room.
It's a flexible dragon.
Probably a slime or some shit.
Possibly. All right. So what are you guys doing?
All right, let's move on.
As
Let's
a door,
go.
I guess.
The other door. Okay. Is there a marching order?
Heston
Yeah,
first,
Heston up first.
Yeah, that sounds good.
and then I think our
Oh,
friend. and
jeez,
then-
am I going in?
We're just sending all the NPCs in first.
Yep, send the NPCs in first.
Okay. Cool. So
And then- I don't
do you walk all the way down to the end of the corridor? Or are you just hanging around?
Hey,
There's nothing of interest in this corridor, as far as you can tell.
Yeah, let's go all the way through the corridor then.
mhm.
Okay, so I'll move, to there. Okay, like that. All right. So, over the top of Renee's and Heston's heads, Taliss, you're able to see because you're quite tall. You see that in this chamber, there are threadbare curtains hanging on the east wall of this very long hall. And in the middle of this room is a muscular half-orc in dingy robes. He stands with his foot on the chest of a very handsome human male with strawberry blonde hair. Fire burns around the orc's clenched fist, and his victim cries and squirms helpless beneath him.
Oh no, I can't take it anymore.
Seated on a raised platform to the south is a nightmarish figure wearing black robes. He has large white eyes and rubbery purple skin, with 4 tentacles encircling its inhuman mouth.
Oh Jesus!
Cradles
Oh,
and gentle
for
touches
fuck's
with
sake. Are you serious?
It's one of those mini
Are you fucking
beholders.
serious? This is a fucking
Yeah.
mind.
the
We're level fucking 1!
tentacled the tentacled figure says,
Grumshar, you have disappointed me. It's clear that this is not even René Netheramber. He's simply a fool. You've wasted my time.
to which Grumsar replies, I was about to do Scottish accent again. I can't do another Scottish accent.
Oh no.
Oh, I'll try and make it up to you, Nihilor. Please, he must know something. Just give me more time. It's only been a day. I can torture him more. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna step into the room.
I
I
would
think-
say
There's been
So you
a
squeeze
big misunderstanding.
I would say if they're having an argument, let them have the argument. Don't interrupt.
It's happened now.
That's a very good idea. I'm gonna slowly
Nope,
step
no.
back.
Pretend I was never here.
I'm gonna hide behind what's his face's leg. Who's this? Who's the?
Heston.
I'm just gonna slowly back myself behind Heston.
So Grumshar, the half orc, and what we know as a Mallean Flayer, quickly their heads turn to look at this party of adventurers
it was worth a try.
tried to come through the thing with the gnome.
They knew we were there. They knew we were there.
You just hear
Your lackeys are incompetent. Deal with these men, Grumshar. I'm going to inform the Xanathar of your incompetence.
and so I'll put the dudes in. We'll have
So I'm guessing the mind flayer is
He's just
still
gonna
in the room.
he's
Or
just
is
gonna
he-
portal or something or whatever.
Okay. Right.
yeah. Let me just
I'm going back to my level 15 area.
Fuck you guys.
exactly. Then Floon.
Oh, it hurts. Daddy. Okay. Actually, he's by there because he's standing on him. Yeah. So you have the half orc, which is red A, Floon green A, the Mind Flayer B, with I haven't included it yet, but he's got this little tiny thing that looks like a brain with terrier legs, dancing around his feet. And the Mind Flayer starts to move down towards this side room to the west. Grumshar raises his arm up, and it looks like he's about to fire. What are you guys doing?
I shoot him. Fireball.
Yeah, I pop off a shot at him before.
Roll initiative. Okay, so let's have a look at what you guys got. If you rolled your initiatives, let's have a look.
Yep, 18.
So 18, 5, and 13, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, we have the Mind Flayer going first. We have...
Oh, why is the Mind Flayer engaging? Shit.
We have the half orc going next. Then
We're gonna die.
no, we don't. We have.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Then the half orc. Then it's Taliss. Then it's Heston. And it's Renee.
Do you want me to use the ever-smoking bottle again, guys?
And then it's
No, when it worked last time.
Do you think I should do it?
Certainly
We might have to for a getaway if this goes badly.
Okay, so let's see how far can he move. He has a speed of 30. That's regular. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Steps onto the circuit.
No one attack the Mind Flayer.
Okay, let me read what he does.
We're just here for the guy.
That's gonna be like a teleportation circle or something, isn't it?
Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, so you just hear you guys can't see from where you are, but you hear a
Yeah, he gone.
Okay, so then it's Nick's.
Right, okay.
What do you do, pal?
I'm pulling out my little firebolt wands, and I go, "You wanna fuck with me?" And just fire straight at him. 15.
15. Okay, that hits. So roll
Awesome.
damage.
That's a 1d10. 1d10. 8 points of fire damage.
8 points of damage. Oof! You just like this hits him right on the shoulder. Like he's almost knocked off onto the ground. Like
And
these tack ropes offer no protection.
Yeah. And
See
then,
bare burnt skin underneath.
oh, baby. That's what I like to hear. And then if I can reach my token, I'll have to move people a sec. Sorry. I'll fucking get out of the way. 5, 10, 15, and I take cover behind that wall, so I'm in full cover.
Okay, cool. Let me just
And
move.
that's my turn.
Okay. It is then Grumshar, the half orc. He will just point at the nearest guy, which is Heston, and try to attack.
Blumenthal, no.
He misses. So the fireball just it goes over all of your heads straight down the hallway, and hits the back wall. Taliss.
Lock him down. So
Yeah, I mean, so was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I can move up to 30, so I'll go off to the. I'll go off to the side, I think, and then I'll go for a swing with my sword.
Okay. Remember, it's still magical as far as I know.
Oh yes, still lightning.
D20 plus 4, and I miss.
Okay, so
That's the one.
he sort of recoils from the swing.
I go for the bonus attack, an arm strike. 12.
Okay, 12 hits. He's not wearing. He's just mage robes.
Okay.
Touch him. He's a mage, is he?
He did just throw a firebolt at us.
True. You say that.
4 damage.
4 points. Okay, so you just punch him, and like his eyes roll back into his head for a second. He drops down to one knee, and then his eyes come back,
and he stands up again, ready.
Oh, use the fucking heart, like relentless endurance to me.
Yeah, so he's ready again. He's got his hands already, fire is brimming at the fingertips. It is Heston's go. Heston, 10, 15. He gets there. He makes a swing. That's a 2. He misses.
Nice
Renee.
one,
Heston does good. Heston does bad. Renee. Natural 20 for his first attack. That's not Renee. That's Davison. Okay, so Renee comes down here. There's a natural 20. Rapier through the back of the head. Taliss, he's facing you. You're looking at him, and suddenly through his mouth comes this rapier, and it stops just short of your snout. Renee like slowly eases the rapier off the body off of the rapier, and Grumshar falls down limp on the ground.
Nice.
He did.
He
did. Okay, so immediately Renee, like we're out of initiative now, Renee just runs over and is like, Floon, are you okay? Oh, Renee, it was terrible. They were hurting me, Renee. My beautiful face got all cut up. It's okay, Floon. You're safe now. What are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna have a look around the room.
No,
actually, I'm gonna loot like Group's body.
I suggest we get the out of here.
You certainly I'm hearing lots of things. I'm
gonna go over here and take a peek into that portal room. See.
Okay, yeah. So you get there, and so there's nothing of interest in this room. You get into that room, and there is this kind of like a Stargate portal thing. You know, the event horizon, just like floating in where this circle was, where the Mind Flayer had been before I pressed delete. So right by there, it's still open. If you wanted to, you could easily jump through. Do you want to?
I turn around and say, "Gentlemen, that portal is still open if we fancy running after him. Do I know what a Mind Flayer is?"
You can roll a nature check for me. Do 15. Yeah, don't fucking do it. That's not going to be good. Mind Flayer bad news.
Yeah.
You don't know much about the history, but you know that they eat brains. And
gentlemen, that was a Mind Flayer, if you're unaware, and those things are made of old and ancient powers. We do not want to be messing with that.
Well, it's a good thing we only came here for this guy.
That's Sifis. They're just swearing in Draconic.
Has anyone searched the body of the wizard?
Yeah, I'm literally looting his body as we speak.
So we're going to do that now. Boom, boom.
Is there anything else in the room of interest apart from the portal?
There is nothing else. It seems like they're just alcoves and nice reliefs built into the wall, 3D objects. One of the rooms does look like it's just a secret entrance back into the tunnel.
This is a metagame question, but that I'm guessing this is a hidden wall.
Sorry, what? Where? This?
Up at that
yes, that is another one. Yeah, you can go through there. That's an option. We'll do that in a second.
Has anybody done any perception checks to even find that?
No, nothing yet.
First of all, make sure the Mind Flayer's gone.
Yeah. He's definitely gone. There's no one there. I'm just trying to get the treasure tables. Okay, so let's see what you guys get. What do you guys get? So, you guys find this on Grumshar hadn't had a chance to use it, but while checking his body, who was doing it again? It was Nyx, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nyx, you find that Grumshar had been holding, but hadn't had a chance to use yet, this very ornate golden staff.
Nice.
It looks magical.
I look at it, and I go, so, as a wizard, And I give a really kind of smile.
Yeah. Oh, are we doing that, are we? Oh, okay. No, we're not doing that. No, you get to keep your paper bird, and I get the cool staff.
I'll trade you
that
the bird.
staff is like, if that stuff is like size for a half orc, it's gonna be like twice your height.
Yeah,
it's a big staff. You're like,
okay. Well, then I walk over to him and I grab the top of the staff and I lift him and the staff.
Okay.
And then I shake it.
If you guys want to try and keep hold of it, you guys have to make opposed strength checks. I think you both have -1 to this, so this will be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit.
3.
Oh! Yes!
Oh, there wasn't much in it. There wasn't. Yeah. So
I shake it really hard, and then I'm kind of just like, "Oh, get the fuck off!"
You try as hard as possible, but in the end, it becomes more important to just maintain your dignity, and you let go so you can land gracefully. Davison, you now have a paper bird and a staff. Congratulations. You don't know much about the staff. You can't tell much about it. Even if you try to make a check, its magical properties seem inherently complex.
I have identified, but we'd need 100 gold with the pill.
Yes. So you don't know much. You can feel this thing hums with magical energy, but you just don't know.
I think I can tell what this thing is, but I'm going to need some supplies I'm going to deter what it is. I need some supplies, about 100 gold worth, if you want me to figure out what this thing is. It's going to take some time as well.
I'm willing to contribute to that.
100 gold.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
What's like behind these curtains that are like
behind these curtains? Sleeping quarters, quite fancy ones. It looks like perhaps Groomshar used one of them. Other high-ranking Xanathar Guild members used them while they were here. I can make sure that there's definitely nothing of interest for you. Oh, not all of them are fancy. Some of them look like that's where they keep the prisoners. Rusty manacles and straw. Straw and not even a chamber pot, just a corner where they've shat.
Do we want to check in that room that we were going to check in?
Which one?
The room with the barricades.
Yeah, the one we peeked in through.
You certainly can. At this point, Renee's like, I need to take Floon. I need to take him out of here.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here.
There he is.
Fuck the slime.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's no other loot.
There is none. Now, Floon's like, I've seen that there's a secret passageway that way. We can take it. I've seen them take it. He's pointing to the thing that you're worried about metagaming.
The way we came, or
no, this secret passage.
Do we want to take that, or should we take the known safe route out?
They might have already got to our shopkeep friend, so
no.
We should probably let him out. I mean, like, it's not the end of the world if he dies, but you know.
That's true.
When we're up on top and safe, then we can go back.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the plan? Where are you actually going?
We're going to take the safe route out, I'm assuming.
The route that you took to come in, or the
Are we doing that? The route we took to come in?
I would vote to.
Yeah, I'd vote that as well. I'd do the same.
Okay, so it's uneventful. The smoke has cleared. Where you found it, you just see this normal-sized dwarf again with dark grey, purple skin, white hair, white beard, with this nasty-looking pickaxe lying dead on the floor. Nothing interesting on him besides 2 silver pieces, which someone can take if they want them. You head back the way you came. Again, it's uneventful all the way into Joblob's shop, and all you can hear is, "Hello, is anyone going to let me out of here? It's been a while. I think the people that put me in here are dead now. Hello."
we slowly open the door and I go, "Oh, hello, friend."
Oh, good. It's my friends. Hello.
I take out my knife and I cut him out of his ropes.
Oh, gosh.
You're going to leave... Okay, now listen to me.
Yes. Hello?
You're going to leave Waterdeep, my friend.
Oh, man.
Tonight you're going to do it. If I find out you're still here, I'm coming back to this door and I'm burning it to the fucking ground. You understand me?
Okay, roll an intimidation check.
Yay.
all of my purple things. What am I gonna do? Oh, I can't take all of these with me. You gotta give me at least, I don't know, maybe like 3 months. 3 months to get out of Waterdeep. I gotta hire a caravan.
3 months? You think you'll last that long with Xanathar after you, do you?
You got a point. Maybe like 2.5 months. 2.5 months, and I'll have everything gone, and I'll be out of here.
You know what? I'm gonna turn around to the group and say, I'm gonna turn around to the rest of the group and go, you know what? I think this problem's gonna sort itself out. And then I'm gonna leave.
I hope this gets some closure. I'm feeling real stressed, Okay, so
if anyone asks, we were never here, and then I just leave.
Who are you?
You want to run and do intimidation on that?
I don't.
Do you want me to roll? Do you want me to roll intimidation on that?
You can roll one if you'd like, just to make sure that
I have -1 charisma.
Well, you're a scary dragon lady, but okay, yeah, you were never here. I never let you in and kill everyone underneath.
I mean, it's basically obvious there was evidence we were there, but still.
Yeah, but I didn't let you do it. You basically
No, absolutely
me I
not.
was not responsible. I might not get in trouble. Thank you. And for that, I just deny it all.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much, friend. Have a nice day.
I mean, your boss is a giant space squid that can read minds. But yeah, just lie to him; it'll go great. All right, let's go.
Cool. Let's see.
Okay, so what are you going to do now? You have Floon.
Yep.
As we're leaving, I want to take a sample of the beholder.
Take a sample? How do you mean? What kind of sample would you like to take from my stuffed beholder?
Well, I imagine it's just made out of skin, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're just going to take a skin
Yeah,
piece?
I'll cut like a little bit of skin off.
Okay.
Like a little ragged flayed bit, so it doesn't affect it too much.
Yeah. Oh, it could have been worse. Okay, goodbye. Please leave.
Thank you, friend.
Okay. Are we going straight back to Volo then?
Back to the yawning portal, collect our money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, I'd say it's like midday now because you rested, you started at dawn, you've been messing around. We'll say it's midday. That makes sense to me. And you arrive back at the yawning portal, and you think a tavern isn't going to be too busy during midday. Perhaps maybe people are in for lunch, but people want to drink later in the day. Not correct with the yawning portal. It's busy as ever, bustling and jostling. An assortment of.
It's basically Cardiff on the football zone. So
yeah, it's like you're in the Prince of Wales and there's nowhere to sit.
Great.
Yeah, it's not good. But you see Volo, the exact same table he was last time.
Has he left?
He's wearing the.
No, his arse has like. His arse has sores on it.
Yeah. He's like he's got bits of dribble where he just fallen asleep at the table, waiting for Floon to come back. He's like rubbing his eyes. He's tired. He's tired as shit.
I woke up and I slapped Volo on the back, just not enough to hurt him, but just enough to wake him up.
Oh, Davison, you're back. How did it go?
Well, we found Floon. Here
Floon.
he is.
Oh, Floon. Oh, you're hurt. Oh, Floon, come here. Oh, Volo, it hurts so much. They put things in me. It's okay, Floon. You're safe now. Oh, and Renee, you're here as well. And the rest of you, I suppose you want your payment now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I've given it some thought.
I look at him very sternly.
Don't you fuck me, Zero.
Opening cloak, hand on sword.
Okay, yes. Good news and bad news. Bad news first, so that we can have a good news after. Bad news is I don't have the money. Good news is I have something better. Probably worth a lot of money. I have the deeds to a house. Very nice house. A manor, actually. It's called a manor. Davison, you know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about this very nice building that he bought the rights to, the deeds to, because he'd heard rumors that it was haunted and he needed it for his research for the book that you're helping him write.
Right.
So you know that if he's giving you guys the deeds to this, it's worth something. Now, I don't know how you're going to divvy it out for all of you. I don't even know whether you need an old manor stroke.
Wow. Well, I was thinking I might just divvy you up, you fucking guy! If no one's going to stop me, I'm going to clamber.
No, I grab you like on the scruff of your neck. And like, just hold you in the air while just screaming about.
Okay, if you want, you can do
my arms at you.
I'm just, but there's
Jesus
more.
Christ.
No.
I need money.
There's even more good
Not
news.
a fucking spooky house.
I just pull him back, like just far away from me, so he doesn't hit me, but also kind of like.
Oh, please, Mr. Gnome, there's even more good news. Please come down. I was going to sell it, you see, because it turns out it's not haunted. I was going to sell it, and a house like that would take months to sell on the market. You see, because it's worth quite a lot. But I met a very nice man who's willing to buy it from me here and now for maybe 800 gold. 800 gold for a house. That's not good, but if you need money, 800 gold. I can give you the deeds to the house and point you in the direction of the man that was going to buy it from me, and you can sort it out.
I'm gonna. Money or a house of operations.
Exactly. I just accept. I just take the papers from him and I say, "Thank you, Volo. We'll sort this out amongst ourselves."
Sure. Oh, jolly good. Well, then I don't want to waste your time. If you need to speak to the man to sell the house very quickly, I can sort it out for you. Otherwise,
if you don't want to waste our time, you will find us the money.
Now that would be wasting your time because you see, I tried, but I couldn't. So there's a house instead. But I'll point you to the man. He's a very nice man. Very nice.
Okay.
Man. He'll sell
yes.
it. He'll buy.
Yes.
He'll buy.
Well, point me in the direction, and I will get this sorted for us.
I'll write down the address for you.
Yes, please.
So he starts to write, and the address is for some sort of establishment in one of the nicer wards, the North Ward, shall we say. Nix, you're from the North Ward, I assume.
Yeah, I'm from the poorer
side. So you know what this building is. It's some sort of legal firm that handles the passing on of deeds and titles, things like that, and handling of money and just boring clerical things. So if he's writing down that address, then it seems legit. You can probably sell, and the papers look legit as well. It is actually the deed to the house.
800 gold for a house.
Yes, normally this would be like, I don't know how you roll a history check.
So that would be
100 gold is a lot of money.
Yeah, but 10.
Yeah, roll it. Okay, so 10. It's a lot of money. That's pretty good. You remember Volo said something like, "This is just to sell it real quick."
Yeah,
it could probably fetch for more, but Volo's been trying to sell it for months. So
he's not had a lot of luck, is what you're saying?
Not a lot of luck. Houses in Waterdeep are very expensive, as Taliss would know, owning a house. Houses can be very, very expensive. 800 sounds pretty good.
We could try and I guess we could try and pretty it up a bit. Sell it off for a higher price down the line.
I could definitely do with an office. I'm currently working out of my home.
You know what?
It's just going to become freaking Waterdeep Homes Under the Hammer.
Yeah.
It would make sense to go there and maybe set up a base of operations. We work well together.
We need
this mission, and you clearly have more going for you.
All right.
So
need 100,000 gold. Don't bother with this whole buried treasure. Just start a property business.
Exactly. We could run a drug cartel from here.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea of having a base of operations, though. That seems pretty cool. I like that.
I think, at least for the meanwhile, we can use this. I'll take a space for my practice.
I can have a workshop, I guess.
You can have a workshop, and you can do whatever you want with the rest of the house, Dragonborn. And see where it goes from there.
Okay. Well, I will let you guys think about it. We'll check out the house next time, but you guys leveled up. Good job.
Yeah! Level two.
Good job, guys.
So we done for today.
We are done for today.
Oh,
It's been a
shit.
long one.
Yay.
That's been a long one. Tom's gonna have fun. You better appreciate this.
Yeah,
I look
I forgot.
dead in the fucking camera. You better fucking appreciate this, Tom.
Appreciate it, Tom.
This concludes our first session. More episodes will be coming your way shortly. Thank you for listening.